T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to another live match. Watch along. It is West Ham United versus Liverpool Football Club in London. Big game. Can Liverpool FC do what they need to do? As always, guys, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Keep it friendly in the comment section. Remember, this is a community and we treat each other with respect, regardless of opinions, etc. People. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't able to do the preview. I was working. Shout out to Matt and Drift who sorted that. I'm worried. Just going to be honest with you guys. You know how I am. I thought we were going to win the quad. Didn't win the quad. Usually don't think we're going to lose games. Usually think we're going to win games. Obviously not always right. I'm worried though. I'm worried. So I'll bring up the team sheet and then I'll speak about the subs as well. So I'll start with West Ham's team. So in goal for West Ham is Areola, Kufau, Zuma, Ogbonna, and Emerson make up the back four. Souček and Alvarez in the double pivot. Bowen from the right, Lucas Paqueta in the 10, Kudus from the left, and Mikel Antonio. On their bench, they have Fabianski, Ben Johnson, Cresswell, Ward-Prowse, Calvin Phillips, Cornet, Ings, Casey, and Mubama. For Liverpool, in goal, Alisson Becker keeps his place. Trent right back, Kwanzaa reinstated, Virgil van Dijk and Robertson. In midfield, Endo, Mac, Gravenberch, and up top, Harvey Elliott, Gakpo, and Diaz. On the bench, Joe Gomez, Konate, Szoboszlai, Nunes, Salah, Jones, Tsimikas, Bajcetic, and Kelleher. All right, first and foremost, can I big up to Klopp for actually making changes and dropping some of the quote-unquote favorites, quote-unquote big name players in the team who haven't been performing? I want to get that out of the way and big him up for that, because as a fan base, we can be critical of that. I want to give him his flowers for that, because some of those things is what I would have done as well. Now, in terms of the starting lineup, the only difference that I would have done, and again, I'm shameless with it, Trent would have started in midfield and I'd have started Gomez at right back for a bit of defensive stability. But we're never going to do that under Klopp. I don't know how Robertson's kept his place in the team. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know how he's kept his place in the team. I actually think it's I think it's terrible that he's kept his place in the team. And I know Tsimikas hasn't been pulling up trees and stuff, but when's he really had a chance to pull up trees? If we're going to be honest, when's he really had a chance? The last time he got regular game time was before he got injured against Arsenal. Since then, like, he's not really had any time to like stamp anything. And if I'm going to be honest, Robbo, in the times he's played, has just been so under par a lot of the time. So for me, I wouldn't have started Robbo in this game. Even Joey Gomez at left back, I'd have been more happy with, especially going up against Bowen. But hey ho, we're here now. Gakpo through the middle. So here's a catch-22 where I do feel sorry for Klopp. He's damned if he does, damned if let me get my words out. He's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Gakpo should be playing left wing, in my opinion. Diaz should be playing right wing, in my opinion. But then that leaves you with Salah and Nunes, who have been absolutely woeful. So both deserve to be benched, in my opinion. But here's the thing. Gakpo doesn't deserve to be playing through the middle when he's been playing better on the left. That's not fair to Gakpo. And then again, a couple of you guys are saying it. I'm asking the same question. Where is Dan's? And I know he's a kid, but surely if you're good enough, you're old enough, right? Conor Bradley was good enough and he was old enough. Trent was good enough and old enough. If these players are good enough, and for me, in the short time I've seen him, he seems like he's good enough, then at least give him a chance, especially where, for me, it looks like top four secured. For me, it looks as though we're not going to win the league. So we're in that, for me, we're in that like purgatory where we can actually experiment between now and the end of the season. And West Ham's not going to be an easy game, of course, but from what I've seen of Dan's, at least he looks like he's got something about him, though. He's got something about him. So for me, I'd have given Dan's a chance. When I look at West Ham, the danger is definitely the three behind Antonio. Antonio usually scores against Liverpool, has a good game, so I'm expecting something from him probably today. But that three of Kudus, Bowen, and Paqueta, we got to find a way of keeping them quiet, because if we don't, they could really carve us up today. Shout out to a couple of you guys as well. Positives with Shetik in the comment, in the bench. Hopefully we get to see him. And hopefully he has a good game if he does play. So yeah, I didn't give my score prediction because I wasn't part of the preview. I don't know if I want to give my score prediction, and that should tell you everything you guys need to know, because I don't want to give my score prediction. If I thought we were going to win the game, then I'd definitely give my score prediction. So I'm not going to give a score prediction, and I'm going to be a coward about it. So yeah, I'm worried about this game. I am. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm very worried. I have the feeling of this game is the feeling I had of when we played Brighton last year in the league and lost 3-0. I have that exact same feeling going into this game. And West Ham, if I'm not mistaken, their last game, they got spanked by Palace, right? They're back at their home ground and they're going to really want to put a marker down. And we don't start games very well. We usually concede first. It's got all the ingredients potentially of being an absolute madness. But we need to really see if these boys step up now and are about it like we think they are. So yeah, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. When the game starts, I'll sync up, so if you guys can try and sync up with us, that would be brilliant as well. And then also what I might do, I'll probably switch off the comments, because I know some of us will be syncing at different times. So rather than me seeing certain things and not giving you authentic reactions, I might switch off the comments, and every sort of 10 minutes or so I dip back into the comments. So please don't feel like we're ignoring any comments or anything like that. Just obviously want to give you guys what you're here for, a watch along, rather than finding out about goals or decisions a minute or so before some of you might. And then obviously when Matt and Drift jump in, then gonna have to sync up again. So just bear with us, guys. Shout out to Sean P. Casey. Give me the real reasons why you think Salah has checked out. And I don't want to hear the injury, the truth, Cal. Honestly, I don't think Salah's checked out. I don't think that's in his nature. I just think he's in terrible form. I think he's in terrible form. And the reason why I say that is because we've seen this before. We've seen him go AFCON and come back and then stink up the place. So I don't think he's checked out, but I definitely think he's out of form. And the reason why I'm leaning more towards keeping Salah, even though I understand the arguments for selling Salah, I fully understand the arguments. I don't want to belittle anyone who thinks we should sell Salah. I fully get it. and I don't even think you're wrong. I just think my opinion is just different from yours. I think Salah can recapture his form, even if he might not be the same player he was. I think he can recapture his form. Whereas I look at like a Nunes or a Gakpo, and I don't think their situations are form related. I think that's more a player related thing. So that's why I'd be more inclined to keep Salah. But again, let's say in a magical world, he says, look, I want to call it a day. Klopp's leaving. I want to call it a day. I do want to go Saudi now, chill out for the rest of my career, make good money. And we get a bid of 100, 150. And then we can put another 100, 150 on top of that. And really, and when I say really rebuild this squad, I'm talking about guy it out and start again. Then I can understand it. I can fully understand it. Would I love to keep Salah and bring in another right winger? Yes. And have them two rotate? Absolutely. But if Salah says, look, I think time's now for me, or the club even say, you know what, I think the time's now, and we can get it. Look, it's got to be good money though. Shout out to Pimp in Distress. Me and him have spoken about this. We keep on saying, you know, yeah, we're not going to fetch certain money. If he goes Saudi, we can pretty much fetch what we want because he'll be the face of their brand. He'll be the face of football over there. He's still good enough to absolutely rip that league to shreds. And from a global marketing perspective, if they paid us 100 mil, 150 mil, I'll be real with you, they'll recoup that money in terms of shirt sales and merch and ticket sales and all that. So I get it. But in an ideal world, I'd like to see him stay. So people. What's your thoughts about West Ham's lineup? West Ham got some good players on the bench. Again, I know I'm probably in a minority here, but I really rate Ben Johnson. Wouldn't mind seeing him at Anfield, especially if we are to get another right back to compete with Conor Bradley. Aaron Cresswell's, I think, had a really good career. James Ward-Prowse, I think, is an excellent player. Calvin Phillips has lost his way, but on his day can really be a good player. Cornet hasn't really hit the heights that he was hitting at Bournemouth. Danny Ings, I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Danny Ings because I think he's one of the unluckiest players to walk through the doors at Liverpool. Our bench, again, is pretty strong. Barring Jota, like pretty much asking for as good a bench as you can really get at the moment. So, yeah. Oh! You didn't want me to drive your house, huh? We don't do sabbaticals around here, my brother. We need to end. Ride together, die together. Kopish for life. Yeah. Kopish for life.
I just want to let everybody know I'm no snitch, but I was threatened profusely by the man on screen. And I felt like my life was in danger by this.
How are you going to say no snitching but the man on the
screen? I'm an emotional support friend for Cal today. That's all I am.
Where are you? Have you started yet?
I think it's literally about to kick off.
I'm about 25 seconds ahead of you then.
Okay.
I'm going to pause at 30 seconds.
All right, cool. West Ham will have scored by then.
Say again?
West Ham will have scored by then. Good feet from Cody already. He's got that new baby bounce, isn't it? 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39.
You know, I'm here saying perfect. I'm on mute. So, no.
Apologies if anyone can hear banging. One of the neighbours is doing some kind of DIY, so there's quite a lot of banging and drilling and stuff going on.
That's my drillers in the background, just in case he tries to take a sabbatical.
Yeah, I gathered that.
What do you think of the? Do you know the lineup, by the way?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I think that Klopp is angry at some of the players, and he just doesn't want to say it because he's a nice guy, but he's thinking, "Yo, motherfuckers let me down in my swan song." So, can you hear the background banging and stuff, bro?
Fully.
Let me mute it because I know that must be annoying. I'm about to go and clout someone myself if they don't stop soon.
Someone said it's the police knocking on your door. Liverpool have been moving the ball. Oh, just as I say that. West Ham back on the ball now. Back to the goalkeeper. Let's close that down. Well done, Grav. On him. There we go. Good start, boys. Give it back to him. Gone inverted now. Going Konza, stretching his legs. Oh, unlucky. Good move. I think that was almost.
I think he's got to do better in what it's like he got caught in two minds. Whether
he did.
Or cross. Come on, Grav, man. Oh no, he did always mean to cross.
Yeah, he meant to cross it. I don't think.
He's got to get the execution a little bit better then, because that was
if anything, he should have gone with his left foot.
It wasn't an easy chance, but that was a wasted opportunity though. He could have created something there.
I don't think
because he was actually in behind.
Oh, stand him up, Trent. Stand him up.
Do you see the difference? It's not even doing the crybaby thing or whatever. It's just so noticeable. Even Klopp mentioned it. Every team Arsenal are playing now is missing key players. See how Bowen made sure he was fit for this one though.
When did Arsenal play West Ham?
No, but I'm saying they played Wolves. Wolves had to play kids. That's how many injuries they had. Oh. Then they played Chelsea. Gusto and Palmer, their two best players all season, were missing.
Yeah.
It's like team Arsenal playing a weekend, yet every time we're playing a team or City's playing a team, the team's at full strength. It's just more convenient.
Well played, Diaz. Well played. Break here. Oh my goodness me.
After his performance against Everton, Trent shouldn't be seeing no pitch.
He's got
neither should Robbo.
He's actually got a left foot.
Neither should Robbo. I get why he felt like the outside of the boot was more of a.
No, I get Robbo definitely not.
In the preview I said Gomez and Tsimikas should play at fullback. I wouldn't have played Trent or Robbo. For me, neither of them deserve to play after how bad they were against
Support Elliot, someone. Support Elliot. Grabs there. Too late. Oh,
do you know what? If Mac knew he was going to do that, that would have been a boom, you know. Well in, Grav.
Grav started well. Oh.
Did he stamp him out, or was that a? Oh, how has the ref not noticed that?
Oh, come on, man.
How has the ref not noticed that? And you know what? Credit to him. McAllister's not the type of guy that fakes injury or dives around.
Oh, that's bad.
Look, right in front of the ref, you know, bruv. Right in front of the ref, bruv.
See, here's the thing. I don't think that's a red. It's a definite yellow, though.
Oh, of course it's a yellow, brother. And then Paqueta's got to play the rest of the game tentative. Now he gets away with it and he's injured our player. Shocking officiating.
The thing is, it only goes to, when it goes to VAR, it's only for a red card decision. They can't give a yellow based on VAR.
Yeah. That's why the referee should actually just know what he's doing, and then we don't have to worry about all that. He's right there watching the game 5 yards away, and he can't notice man getting absolutely taken out. At this point, I just want AI to referee games. I know you lot might think I'm wrong for this, but in that scenario, I think that was quite unintelligent from Virgil there. I think he should let Zuma give away a corner and we go again. He wasn't going to score from there. Why touch the ball? He just gave them a way out.
You see what I mean? All right. So again, the inverted system. I'm going to talk about it. Konza passed it back in the central position and had to sprint out to the right. He's got no outlet really there. Now Trent back.
But Trent isn't even.
No, I'm saying now he's back in position, and now we've got more to play with.
But he was wide. We were playing like a pivot there because it was Mac and Endo that was both there. It's almost like we went to a 3-2-3 or something.
Well played, Diaz.
That was beautiful play there.
Can't lie. I'm hoping Diaz is finding his form again and he's not just playing for a move, you know. Oh,
I'm gonna say that it's him just finding form and life being more settled and back to normal after the madness he's been through.
Yeah.
You know what else is crazy, Cal?
Go on.
Klopp's actually playing my team.
That you would start.
Apart from
that's a foul. How is that not a foul on the edge of the box, man? It's grabbing him.
Other than Dan's up front, this is the team that I would.
No, sorry, Drift. Like, sorry to cut you, brother. He was dragged on the edge of the box. Definitely not a penalty, but he's dragged on the edge of the box. Why has he not been given it? Why is there's no advantage there? He couldn't get a shot. There's no advantage there. That's again poor refereeing. Oh.
We always know that we're up against the officials, which is probably even more why it's impressive that we're in the title race as long as we were.
Well done, Grab.
Good ball.
Well done. Well done. The build-up plays so much better.
Ooh.
Oh, Cody's got to do better. Oh! I feel like Elliot has to do better there, you know. I know it's his weaker foot. Good ball in by Robbo, by the way. I think Gakpo's got. No, Elliot's got to do way better.
No, but I give Gakpo a little bit of a blind because the ball was bending away. It was a hard one to have to generate all the power. Like Gakpo was trying to generate all the power because there was no power in the cross. I'm only blind Elliot because he is left-footed. Because you're right, from that angle, he's got to do a bit better there. He's got to at least make the keeper make a save by hitting the target, kind of thing, and get a corner out of it.
It's not like you, Matt.
Oh, guys, man.
Oh, Endo's been left, man.
That's just the unfortunate crime of having no pace. Sometimes you're made to look worse than you are because you just look stupid when man burns away from you.
Oh. I remember when people didn't rate when I said Bowen's about it, you know. I remember them days.
I think that what you call it? I think that our DM has got to be a pacey player. Whoever we do go and buy, I think he's got to be pacey.
No.
I need my DM to have a little bit of recovery pace, man. He can't be slow. You know, the way Kante had that recovery pace.
Kante was a cheat code, though.
He was.
Sorry, can you hear my TV in the background? Or a TV in the background?
Oh, it might be my one.
No, because I'm in the conservatory, but the kids are blazing the TV in the front room, so I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Oh, no, because of all the drilling and everything, I don't even know what's going on right now. So at the moment, I'll say no.
Okay, cool. Well, grab and burst. You can't be giving that up. Bro, you can't be giving up and then walking, bro.
That was Gakpo, not grab, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was Gakpo. Do you know what?
You know what?
I only caught the 8 on the back of the shirt, and obviously Grav wears 38, innit?
The other day I did that, bro, against Fulham. I kept accidentally, I think because they're the two tall players in the team. Elliot!
No, that was for Mac.
No, bro, Elliot's the one who passed that. That was
I know Elliot passed it, but it was for Mac, and Mac let it go. Watch.
No, I just think that was a poor pass, bro.
No, it wasn't a great pass either, but it was for Mac, and Mac thought it was for someone else. Don't need you there, Trent, right now.
If he's onside, that's a ball.
I'll do better there. Snatched it. Nah, he's well off.
He's well off. That's when the linesman should just blow there. Like, he knows he's off. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's one of them ones where he's got to use his intelligence. He knows he's offside. Why let him burn out energy and make the defenders scrambling to get back?
I just want to give a shout out to someone called David Bowen as well, a long-time supporter of Kopish. Yeah, big up yourself, David. Hope you're well, bro.
Endo. Somebody get on the end of that. Flipping hell.
Do you know what? We're seeing a trend at the moment, yeah, with I don't know who mentioned it. Yes, did someone mention it yesterday on stream? Might have been Uncle Albert. But teams are starting to go with taller and bigger fullbacks as opposed to like your shorter, stocky, and quick fullbacks.
Yeah. It was Albert when he was talking
Albert,
about.
Like, you look at City. Walker's a bit of a cheat code because even though he's a right back, he kind of plays as a centre back and he's got stupid recovery pace. But he's a big, strong right back. And then they play Guavado left back a lot of the times, or Ake, right? Then you look at Arsenal, Ben White as a fullback and Kirill, who's actually been doing way better than Zinchenko was, or Tomiyasu. Again, two big fullbacks.
Mm.
Do you think
everyone's copying Pep?
Well, not necessarily. Could it be
But
a
Pep's
thing
the
where
one who started it, bro? I don't remember anyone playing centre backs at right back and all that. Like that was Pep, bro, that started all that. That's play. That's how. Oh, unlucky.
No curl on it. I don't think.
No, I think he was trying to pick out Cody. You know, I don't think he was going.
No, that's
for
what
a
I'm
shot.
saying. That's what I'm saying. No, that's why I said no curl on it.
Oh, yeah. He needed to put some backspin on that.
But do you think that maybe that's something we should look at in terms of the next set of fullbacks potentially?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if but the reason he brought it up is because he was saying that that is how Ali's been playing. How Ali's been playing at Feyenoord. That's why he brought it up. Good Diaz. So maybe he will bring that to Liverpool. If that's how he's been playing at Feyenoord, maybe he will go with big fullbacks. The thing is, Trent is quite tall, isn't he? About 6'1".
Trent's 5'9", bro.
Nah, he's got to be taller than that. Bro, he looks taller than me.
No, he looks tall because he's slender.
I was going to say, yeah, he's just not built. That's why I say it doesn't matter if he's tall because he's not strong, but he's got to be taller than 5'9". Surely 5'9" is quite short, you know. They both had to get that so right there, you know, flip it now.
So like 8 Nori's 5'11". I think that's a good height for a fullback in today's game anyway.
Yeah. That's pretty pretty normal.
Nice, not, you know, I don't think it is normal, bro. 5'11" is quite tall for a fullback.
No, I mean as in like height. Like that's like a nice normal height. So yeah, you're not like a disadvantage.
Anthony Robinson is 6 foot.
Have fullbacks ever been short? I'm just trying to think. Like I know Gary Neville was quite small.
Yeah. Finnan weren't that tall. Len Johnson, I think, was 6 foot on the dot.
Yeah, I guess Azpilicueta wasn't really tall. Ivanovic was quite tall.
Yeah, Ivanovic was a unit.
Maybe it's just a mixed bag. Maybe it's just 50-50. Sometimes you get
Robbo's only 5'9", I think, as well.
Yeah, you can tell that Robbo's not tall. He's not short, but he's not tall. Well done, Mac. Well done. Shield it. Where's his backup? That's well played, Elliot. Good feet, Mac. I mean, Grav. Did you see how he had to actually show he was hurt before the ref was willing to give anything there?
Yeah, smart play by Gakpo there.
I don't even know if he had a choice, bro. I think he got the kick and then he was a bit like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, Trent 5'9".
Kudos is wearing weave, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that's a mad thing, bruv. That's all I'm going to say.
So Trent is 3rd all-time Premier League free kick goal scorer for Liverpool. Suarez wasn't with us for that long, got 5. Gerrard got 7. Redknapp's top with 8. Redknapp could take a free kick, to be fair.
But Redknapp was brilliant at taking free kicks.
I thought Gerrard had more than 7, saying that across his career in Champions League as well as other European competitions he has. But he used to share with other players like Alonso, McAllister, and players as well. Whereas Beckham was just Beckham, innit? What you got from me, Trent?
Oh,
too high. You almost wanted that a little bit further back, innit?
I was just about to do a Bernie Mac. He did it again.
I think he should have gone far post, you know. He could have put a bit more power on it.
He didn't get it. He didn't get the dip on it.
No, not at all.
He got the whip, but he didn't get the dip. Do you know? I don't want to speak too soon and jinx the thing, but I like the fact that Kwanzaa's really up for aerial duels.
Oh, put Virgil in problems there. Well played, Kwanzaa.
I just like the fact that Kwanzaa's up for aerial duels and like he doesn't let people boil him.
Come on, Cody.
Unlucky Cody. I get what he was trying to
need
do.
To do that.
No, I think he ran past the ball because of the backspin on the ball, so we had to like do something to bring the ball with him.
Elliot started really well on the right hand side. I can't lie.
Well hustled, well hustled. Even though Diaz is skinny, he don't have it.
No, he doesn't. He's got. That's what I'm saying. He's got that aggression about him. Paqueta, get out, man. He could never be asking for a foul there.
He's trying to win a penalty or a free kick blatantly. Good jump, Endo. Who's there for the bloody second ball, man? I've noticed that's one of the reasons why we've turned poor as well, bro. We don't win the second ball anymore. At the beginning of the season, we were doing well with that, but for some reason now we never win the second ball. It's like everyone's just turned into a bunch of ussies, man.
Well done, Grav. Unlucky. Still got it.
Look at the feet.
Grav. Well done.
Mac, maybe you should have more had a shot than trying to pass it. Mac, you know what? I think he's exhausted because he's not making good decisions anymore.
Of course he's exhausted, but we've been running to the ground this season.
Yeah, I know.
If you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as well, on the road to 34,000 subs.
What's annoying me about seeing how well Elliot started this game is that it shows me that Elliot should have started the Merseyside derby and Salah should have been on the bench.
Yeah. Well, so should Gravenberch.
Yeah,
he should. Elliot should have both started that game.
And you know what? It's all like, is what it is. But it's such a shame that Cody's situation couldn't have just been a couple of days either side so that he was available. Yeah. He would have made a difference in the form he's in as well in that game. We had no one up front that was even remotely confident or playing well.
We had Jaden Dans on the bench that day, though. We had Jaden Dans on the bench, and this is what I say about tactical flexibility. Could have gone to a 4-4-1-1 or something. We could have changed something. If there's certain personnel out, you could always go, right, 4-3-3 ain't going to run today with the personnel available.
I tell you one thing that I think we take for granted as fans, though, that a manager doesn't have the luxury of. When you've got professionals who you've relied upon, and for the most part do their job, especially someone like Salah, you can understand when a manager is a little bit worried and apprehensive about playing an 18-year-old in such a big game, because if the 18-year-old gets swallowed by the occasion, everyone will blame the manager for throwing him in the deep end.
All right, that's true.
Because as much as Dan's has looked brilliant, and he does, we don't know if Dan's can handle the pressure of a Merseyside derby. He's a Scouser. He might be overwhelmed by it. Do you know what I mean?
Bring him on in a Carabao Cup final, though, bro. So at Wembley.
No, but that was no choice. Remember, we was in extra time or whatever. Like that's a little bit different, and it was kind of forced upon him in that regard.
But he still did it, though.
I hear you. Well done,
Endo.
That's so boo.
Oh,
how Handball!
Handball!
Oh my days. Oh my days. Look how much the ref was scrambling for the help so he didn't have to give the decision. Somebody bail me out. I don't want to give Liverpool anything. Diaz, man.
No, that's tight.
Nah, he is. We've got, you know what? We've got a penalty one way or the other, whether it's handball or thingy there, if Diaz ain't offside.
What was he doing there?
That's a definite handball.
It's a definite handball. But what was Gakpo doing when Diaz played it across?
Trying to take it round the keeper, I think.
No, man. Just slot that away, man.
Diaz is off.
Yeah, they're going to give it offside.
You can tell from here, you don't need VAR for that. You don't need VAR for this. He's offside. Diaz, man, if only you'd have just timed your run, not even a millisecond later and you're on.
He's off, man.
Don't get me wrong. I want them to find a way they can give us this penalty because I want a penalty. But what took so long?
Yeah, we could kind of see it was off.
What took so long there? Is that them pretending they care? Is it just me, Cal? Has this first half an hour flown by?
It has, but it's because we played well. We played decent.
I can't believe it's nearly half time already. Flipping hell. Do you know what the problem is slightly though with Cody up front, even though I do think his finishing is brilliant. You see the way he tried to go around the keeper to have the shot. That's the thoughts of somebody who's not just goals, 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 goals. Do you know what I mean? Someone who's goals, goals, goals. It just hits that with his left, and if the keeper saves it, he saves it.
Yeah.
Whereas Cody's trying to get the perfect goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, well
Good
won there,
play.
Cody. There's no one with him. Oof. There was no one with him. That was the only option he had.
Did the right thing. Good ball, unlucky. You got time. Didn't even look, bro, man.
No, but to be fair, he's just got it back in the danger zone while it's hot. I get why he did that.
But he had time there. Come on. It's a yellow card. Didn't need to give a yellow there. Didn't need to do that. We had enough men back.
He felt embarrassed that he got done, innit?
Yeah, but he just didn't need to do that. Trent for me's got to hit that low and hard. Well done, no, it's a foul. But
no, I'm saying if the West Ham player just dives into the ground.
No, that was a foul.
I hate when defenders do that. That's why I hate when attackers give them the opportunity to do it. Trent, instead of pushing him, worry about winning the header.
One thing I will say, I don't think Kudus is as comfortable from. Oh my goodness me. Well played. I don't think Kudus is as comfortable. Oh, good hands, Ali. I don't think he's as comfortable playing on the left as he is on the right or in midfield.
Yeah, no, I've always said that because I remember when people said that I was crazy to say play him on the right, in place of Salah, but I do think he plays well on the right. Like I don't think it's a bad.
Why did we just do that? We're not winning the game. Hold on. Even Klopp's like, why are you doing that nonsense? We're not winning the game. Doing stuff, you're 3-0 up with 10 minutes to go. What are we doing, man?
It depends which way you look at it. I like when I see the players playing with confidence, and that's what that is for me. But I get what you mean.
There's no need to do that.
If you lose it, obviously you look stupid. But at least we've got a little bit of confidence back in the team, because they wouldn't be doing that stuff if they didn't feel them. So skin him up, Diaz. Cook his Clark. Oof.
It's a good ball, but no one's gambling.
A bit high.
Not even that. Get in between the centre backs. Don't stand off the centre backs. Stand in between the centre backs. Give them both something to think about. Okay, Gravenberch and Diaz are linked up really well on the left-hand side. Well played. I did too much.
Well in,
Grav. This is the Grav. This is the Grav. Go on, one more.
Ah. Oh, man.
We need to cap this off with a goal, though. We have been the better team.
We have. But if this is 0-0 or we're not winning at half time, then we've messed up big time. You can't give the home team encouragement. You know, FSG and Edwards are really looking at the situation with Kwanzaa and thinking, man just saved us 50 mil in the transfer market.
I don't know. I still think we need a left-footed, left-sided centre back. Right side.
No, I know, but Kwanzaa, we'd need two.
Yeah, no, of course. But I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, you know how they love to have the like money saving. So I'm saying it must be like, yeah, wicked. Bradley saved us 50 mil at right back.
No, we still need another right back.
You think so? But then we'd need two. Because I think with Joey and Bradley, I think we're all right at right back.
No, I don't want to see Joey as a fullback anymore. I know I've changed my tune, but I want tell her.
Yeah, what's going on? You've proper changed.
I'm not saying I don't. I'll rephrase that. I don't want it to be a starting fullback. I want Joey next season to cover the entire back four. So he's the one on the bench, and
but he will be if Bradley's the right back, isn't it?
No, but I think it's another out right back.
Yeah, but then Joey would be third choice, and he'd barely ever get any games.
Yeah, so it'd be third choice right back, third choice left back, or second choice left back, and then fourth or fifth choice centre back.
No, that's harsh. But after the season he's had, to relegate him to you only play if everybody's not available. That's mad.
I want to ask you a serious question. And this is no slight on Joey here. He's had a good season. He has. Out of all our centre backs we've currently got, he's not better than Kwanzaa. He's not better than Ibu. He's not better than Virgil.
I think he's better than Kwanzaa.
Not as a centre back.
As
a
I'm
footballer,
I'm not gonna give up on him as a centre back after all those brilliant centre back
I don't think
performances
that's
he's
giving
had.
up on him. I just think Ponza's a better centre back.
He might be in the future, but not like he's had a better season, obviously. But overall, Joey's been so good in his Liverpool career playing centre back. Apart from obviously that dead season, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but at fullback, he's been exemplary this season. I don't think it'll be fair to make it third choice.
I ask you, if we were to sign Nori or Robinson, and then Owen Beck for me would be the backup left back.
Nah, there's no way Beck's playing over Joey, bro. No
Why
way.
not?
Because Joey's better.
Have you seen Beck play?
Not in the first team.
No, but have you seen him play full stop?
Yeah, I've seen him play football. He's good, but he's not better than Joey, Cal. No way.
I'm not saying
maybe in a few years' time he might be, but not right now.
Might be better than him.
You're going into important games where you need to have, you know, a bit more assurance of what you're
Joey and Beck can battle for second. So you can be second choice left back and then cover the rest of the positions
then. I think it would be a waste of money to buy a right back when you've got Joey there. There's no need. We ain't got endless funds.
You don't need endless
funds.
That
might be spent somewhere else.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
To the front.
Thank you.
The other thing is we probably won't get any money for Robbo, so selling him's not going to really help the budget.
Any money's better than no money.
What do you think we'd get for him? Maybe 5-10 mil at the most?
15. Edwards is back now.
For a 30-year-old.
Yeah, I can hear myself, you know.
What on my thing? Gakpo, man.
Yeah, I can hear myself coming through your.
That's weird. I haven't even changed anything. Why all of a sudden is that happening?
I don't know what Gakpo's even thinking there. Oh, what?
Can you still hear yourself now?
Nah. A little bit, but still. Go on, let's go now. Go on, drive into that space. One-on-one, one-on-one. Oh! Desperately unlucky for Diaz. Did everything right there, man.
He's got these West Ham man on toast, man. That is so unlucky.
Him and Gravenberch for me have been our best players so far this half.
Yeah, I agree.
They've been excellent. Kwanzaa, I think, is having a good game. Virgil, I think, is having a good game. But them two spent next year. Ref, that's a foul, man.
Right, he's worried Diaz put him under.
Yeah.
He was off balance there. That's a shame. Well in, Quans.
Oh, Robert. Woo!
Antonio was showing studs there in that tackle. Why
Yeah,
is the
he
ref
was.
not just... The ref should have pulled that up for not dangerous play, but like you can't show your studs when you're tackling. Oh no, to be fair, in the replay,
he did
didn't
really
have
well
to.
there actually. Definitely
Although he faked being fouled there. He just realised he couldn't get up, so he pretended he'd been fouled. You know they work on that in training because Socek's definitely the one who's the biggest aerial threat.
Socek is the Fellaini. Oh, Trent.
Oh, referee!
No, it's not. Oh, flipping out, Trent, man. Well done, Ali, again.
I think it was Kwanzaa, you know, Cal. I don't think it was. I think it was Kwanzaa and Endo that were the two that were at fault there. You know, I don't think that was Trent.
Oh,
there you go. Told you. There wasn't anything more obvious than Liverpool losing this game. Told you, bro. 8 to 10 points off the top will be by the time the season's done. It's not even going to look like we're in a title race.
no one switched on, man. Robbo standing off. It's just poor. All of it's poor, man. Gakpo getting beaten by Bowen. Look how timid he is, man. You're 6'4", bro. You're bigger than him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Being out jumped by Bowen in the box. I know Bowen's a good header of the ball, but to be out jumped by Bowen is embarrassing when you're that much taller than him. But hey, not winning at halftime was one thing. Losing is a disgrace. Did I just hear right? Out of 54 games, we've gone behind first 24 times.
What, in this season?
Yeah, and we've come back and won 19 of them.
So if I'm not mistaken, in the Premier League, I think we've gone behind out of the, what is this number? Is this game number 34 or 35?
This is 35, I think. Endo's passing has been horrendous today.
Endo's been horrendous so far today.
Yeah, this is the real Hendo that we're worried about, isn't it? Maybe the exhaustion of the league's caught up with him or something.
He's helping.
Come on, Diaz, you're the only one, bro. If I'm being honest with you, don't worry about no one else, bro. Take it on your own, because you're the only one, bro. You're literally the only one. I'm not mad at him. He knows no one else can do anything. Look, and there's Diaz back there in midfield. What's everyone else's excuse? Diaz is the one who was up there attacking, lost the ball, then he trapped back, then he's back in midfield battling. Where's everyone else?
There's no excuse. It's effort. It's called effort. And
everyone else should be ashamed of themselves. What are we doing? What's this pedestrian walking pace? Are you lot on a Sunday stroll with your grandma's dog? The fuck is this leisurely Sunday league walk park?
Gakpo,
You know these men are whatless, bruv.
Gakpo, get onto the centre backs.
These men have let us down and let the manager down, man. And like, where's the effort? Where's the desire and the passion and the heart?
Well done, Kwanzaa.
Who's
helping Elliot now? Who's helping Elliot?
But even when Elliot got there, he did well to get there. And then his decision making when he gets there, he didn't do anything. It's like everyone's making the wrong decisions.
He had no support, bro. What else was he meant to do?
Yeah, no, pass it.
But he had no one to pass to. There was no support there.
No, there was somebody there.
No,
I don't know who. I can't remember who it was. It's like you tried to do a skill and go past him. Just pass the ball, man.
Cross, as per usual. Same thing. All they do is cross the ball and hope. Cross, 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 cross. Where's the, what is it? Just cross, cross, cross. It's lazy. I tell you that. So I tell you what it is. Crossing is easy and it's lazy. It's lazy.
I mean, it's easy when you don't do it well. Yeah, I agree with that.
No, but it's still the easier option.
It's the least energy in it. That's what it is. It's like,
so it's lazy.
yeah. My prediction is literally bang on. We're going to lose 2-0. I can't believe how right I'm getting it. I'm going to do the lottery.
West Ham 1, Liverpool 0. Jared Bowen scores against Liverpool again. Liverpool trail again. Liverpool concede the first goal in the game first again. Just flipping rinse and repeat, man. Flipping rinse and repeat. Here's the thing. I actually think we've been playing well as well up until the goal. We're actually playing well. But Elliot and Gakpo, there's no goal threat from them whatsoever. Like, there's literally zero goal threat from them two. Diaz is doing everything he can. But there's no goal threat from Gakpo and Elliot. Endo's been poor.
At this point, it really is from Clark and Dan's.
They're not on the bench.
Oh, were they not?
Brother, I'm going to go get some water. Maybe something stronger. Be back in a sec.
Wow. That is mad. Big up, Sean. It's been a minute, Sean. Big up, bro. Give me the real reason why you think Salah has checked out. And I don't want to hear injury. The truth, Cal. All right, I'll save it for when Cal comes back. But in my opinion, Sean, I don't know if I say Salah's checked out. I just think he...
Sorry, I did answer this one. Yeah, I just left it because I wanted to hear your opinion.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I will say he's checked out. I would just say he's at the end of the road. And I want to be wrong, but I think he's at the end of the road. I've been thinking about it for weeks now because I've been trying to not be like reactionary or not give the benefit of the doubt. But coupled with his age, I think he might be starting to check out. I mean, I think he might be starting to come to the end of the road. I think Mo, needs the Italian or the Spanish league, because I think when your physicality starts to wane, the Premier League is a very unforgiving league. So
That'd be a disaster
unfortunately,
for us, though, you know, Drift, because we ain't gonna get good money for him. That'd be an absolute disaster.
Oh yeah, we've got a
But Salah might actually want that, because I don't think he wants Saudi yet.
No. He still wants to play in Europe. Like, say for example, if Inter Milan came in for him, he'd be all over that, I reckon.
Sultan says we play so much better without 11 and especially 9. In terms of possession, yeah, but in terms of being cutthroat, I'm more so talking about Salah here. There was no goal threat at all from Elliot. I love Elliot, but I don't think he should be playing right wing. He should be playing centre midfield if he's going to play. But again, we have no other right winger. We've not had another right winger since Mane moved from the right wing to the left wing. So this is what happens when we don't buy players in positions and we rely on one person to do it the whole season. BC says, slot, not Klopp. It's like having 2 kids. You don't love them the same, but you love them equally. They're your family, as Slot will be. Let's back him. I don't know if I compare it to kids. Slot's got to prove himself. Klopp's proven himself. Slot's got to prove himself. BC Cow, how's Kieran Morrison signed his first professional contract? Very good. Good attacking midfielder he is. Very good player. Not ready for anything first team yet, but very good player. Big up Saeed. Aston Villa catching you guys up. Watch. Firstly, go and subscribe to Saeed's channel. Just bust 90,000. So big up Saeed. Hopefully he gets that 100k very soon. You deserve it. And yeah, Villa might. How about that? Hakil says, played well and still losing. LOL, finished. Yeah. John 10 says, played okay, but lack of intensity is a disgrace. Agree with that. Monkey King says, this team is washed. No fight, no desire. Horrible. Don't think I'd go as far as saying the team's washed.
Do you know what it is? It's just a snowball effect you can't stop once it gets going. And it's something in football that's hard to explain. But they're just on a downward end of the season, and you can't stop it once it starts.
As of right now, Drift, I'm going to be real with you. I think we need 7 players in the summer. Hold on, Steve. Oh, super. Thanks, buddy. Ask Mummy. Just close the door, please. Close the door. As of right now, Drift, I'm going to be real with you. I actually think we need 7 players in the summer.
I don't know. I think because we're playing poorly, you might be overthinking it. I don't know about 7.
Shall I read out?
We won't make 7 signings because that's too many in one summer.
We say that, but isn't it better to just do it one summer, let them integrate over the course of a season and then go for it properly the season after, rather than staggering it like we do and then we don't win anything for 1 year, don't win anything for 2 years, and then maybe we win something in the 3rd year. I think we need a left back. I think we need a right back. I think we need a centre back. I think we need a DM, a right winger, a left winger, depending on what happens with Diaz and Gakpo, and I think we need a striker. So 6 or 7. But
so we basically need every position.
No, but Drift, hear me out here. Because when I first said 7, you said that's excessive, right? Barring the left wing position. Say again, sorry?
Yeah, especially to buy at once, yeah.
No, but barring the left wing position, which if Gakpo and Diaz stay, then you could argue we're all right there. Have I said any of those positions where I'm like, have I said any of those positions where you're like, nah, we don't?
No, you didn't. But what it is I think...
I'm not saying we're going to sign 7 in one window, by the way. But I'm saying we need 7 players. And 65,
No, but
seven players doesn't mean 7 starters either, but we need 7 players.
what I think it is more when you're saying the position, I'm thinking, is it more that we want it because we want it, or we want it because we need it? So, for example, when you say right wing, we need that. So straight away, I'm like, yes, bang, tick that box. But then you say right back, and I'm like, nah, that's more of a want. There's no need for a right back. So when you're going through, it's more like I'm ticking it, whether it's a want or a need. And I think a couple of them were more wants than needs. But there's nothing wrong with upgrading. So it depends which way you're looking on it.
Well, I think a left back is an absolute priority. I think a centre back's an absolute priority. I think a DM's an absolute priority. I think right wing's an absolute priority, and centre forward. So at least 5 then.
But here's the way I could spin it. If the manager comes in and figures out the best way to get the best out of them, Tsimikas as the first team left back isn't a bad option. Just get him into form. There's a player there. Tsimikas is a good player. Do you get what I mean? So technically, you could have Joey as backup left back, and you could have Tsimikas as first team left back. And I'm not saying it's the greatest thing, but if you needed money to go somewhere else in the squad, I think that is adequate. I think everybody's going a bit too far overboard with the assessment of people because things are going wrong and people are being annoyed. I'm trying to take a step back and be more level-headed with it. Tsimikas is a good left back. So I mean, Robertson's not good enough anymore.
He's a good left back, I agree with, but is he starting for Liverpool every week good enough?
I think he could be. Every time he gets a run in the team, he's brilliant for us.
No, he's not every time, bro. He's not. And we need a clear out as well, bro.
Like a proper run, like 3, 4, 5 games, which doesn't happen very often, but he is. He's never let us down when he's had to play a run of games in a row.
I wouldn't say he's let us down, but there's been times where he's excelled and other times where he's just been like, good.
But that happens if you're in and out the team, in my opinion.
No, I agree, but I just think there's plenty of left backs out there better than him.
Yeah, I hear that, but if you've got a budget that you have to assign to you know what I mean, like, because remember the money has got to be stretched out. So say you got 200 mil. Let's just even say you got 200 mil. Let's just give a big amount, 200 mil. If you're going to be spending like 50, 60 mil on a DM, you're going to be spending like 50, 60 mil on a winger. If you're going to be spending 50, 60 mil on a centre back, all of a sudden you don't have much money left and you've only bought 3 roles. So then the left back position could be left. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can do with that.
But we can sell players, Drift. We can sell players.
Yeah, but you need a buyer first, bro. And like, who wants any of these players?
We will have buyers. Like, we might not get crazy money, but we can sell players. This notion that we can't sell players, we need to sell players.
No, I hear that, but if you think of all the players nobody wants us to keep anymore, so for example, Robertson's a player nobody wants to keep anymore. Matip's leaving for free, so we don't get any money for him. Endo would probably become a squad player, but even if you wanted to sell him, you wouldn't make any money from it. Jota, maybe you could get like 30 mil for Jota because I think his injury record will put some people off buying him. Nunes, you'll probably only get 30, 40 mil now if you did sell him. Salah, who knows how much money we get now.
I think we could get 50 mil for Nunes.
There's no money in the world at the moment, bro. Who's going to pay that much for Nunes?
But I reckon one of the Spanish teams would if they have the money.
But that's the point. Have they got the money, bro?
Shall I tell you what it is? We keep on saying certain amount of numbers is too many for one summer. But one of these summers, we're just going to have to bite the bullet and say we're going to have to clear out and get everything in we need one summer. Let one season go where you integrate everyone and then you start battling again for leagues and Champions Leagues, because this whole staggering thing, it don't give you consistency. I'd rather just have a clear out and get everyone in one summer and then just let everyone integrate together. And I'll even go as far as saying almost right off the season in terms of don't expect any wins, but what we are looking for is a style of play, a pattern of play, and players integrating. But this whole notion of, oh, we can't get players, and like, nah, we need a minimum of 5 to come in, a minimum, and we need about 5 to leave.
I hear you.
We have to. We can't keep on doing this. Can't, man.
John says, was that a testimonial? I think we played well, just the defending was terrible. Andil, we need to stop changing our centre-back pairing. I hear you.
To be fair, it should have been Kwanzaa for the last couple of weeks. Like, it's only changed because Klopp changed it in the Everton game. It should have just been Kwanzaa.
Mm.
Oh, it's bad. Every time
Do you know what? I'm actually going to take back what I said. That is a red card. That is, by the law that I've been seeing how they've been operating this season, that actually is a red card. VAR should have actually told him to go to the screen. That was high up on the ankle, you know, when you watch it back.
I think it should be a...
No, that was high up on the ankle, Cal. Jurgen has made us forget other formations exist.
Facts.
Robertson from Fulham, get him, says the Red Indian.
Yeah.
And Long Distance says, I love Klopp and his players. I think the issue is a coaching problem. I want to see how we play under Slot, and then it will be clear who is done or not. I like the way he's rhyming there, whether it's on purpose or not.
How long do we give these players, though?
Well, next season, we ain't going to win anything. So we can, next season is the season to do all of the ironing out, figuring out.
Not with the attitude, we're not drift, but I'm sorry.
I'm
still looking.
The first season after Klopp, trying to adapt to such a big change, it's ridiculous for anyone to think we'll win one of the big trophies next
Trent,
season.
Man. I'm not saying one of the big trophies. I want a domestic cup at least, though.
Yeah, but nobody cares about them, Cal. They've made that obvious with the way they've been acting this season. We won the domestic cup treble, and everyone acted like we didn't do anything.
Do you say we won a domestic cup treble?
A domestic cup double, sorry, and everyone acted like we never done nothing.
This season?
No, when we ended up with the 2 trophies, everybody, everyone acted like we never done nothing.
No, they didn't, Drew.
Yeah, people were saying it was embarrassing that we paraded and all that.
Well done, Mac. Once again, just he could have driven into the box there, didn't care.
Oh,
Rav, get your head over the ball, man. He's got to do better there, you know.
Yeah. He's got to at least hit the target.
We need to get the next goal in the game. Get up the quitter, man. Good player, but he does throw himself about a little bit, man.
That's a good ball. Come on, man. What is fucking wrong with you, lot?
Well done, Greg.
Good turn.
Well done.
Oh, Mac, you should have let Elliot have that.
Ah, it's unlucky. Well played, Cody.
Oh,
Trent, man.
To be fair, I think that was like Kwanzaa got in the way accidentally there. I don't know.
No,
That was he was
just pass it.
He was
back
able
normally.
to go goalkeeper though, which was the right decision.
No, it was, but the execution, he probably hit at Kwanzaa. What else could Kwanzaa do?
Oh! Look who it is!
We'll bloody take it.
Oh my days!
Oh, we'll bloody take
no one
it.
looks like gonna score. Who'd you get the ball to? The least likely in the entire team, Andy
we'll
Robinson. Well done, sir.
Come on, boys, man.
Well done, flipping. Now you missed all the easy chances, and then you score. Oh, look, they're gonna say,
oh no.
Watch it, watch it now. They're gonna try and they're gonna try. Oh no, they can't. Absolutely not. I'll go. Look, this game's in London. We should roll up there if they try and say this ain't a goal. Nah, there's absolutely no chance they can try and say that had anything to do with McAllister. Cal, tell me something. This brother misses tap-ins from 3 or 4 yards, and he just took a touch and shot from about, what, 16 yards and put it bottom corner. What is this myth that is Andy Robertson, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm happy for him though, because he's been performing poorly. That's a good confidence boost.
Yeah, can we just defend this now, though?
Yeah, of course. West Ham in the air is definitely something to worry about. What boots is Kudos wearing?
I wasn't looking, to be fair.
Got a big S on them. What are they?
No idea. One man wall? Is there even any point having Elliot in the wall?
No. Because there's nobody to pass to, there really isn't. Because what you're doing is you're giving him something to aim to whip the ball around. I think, do you know what, bro? If I was a manager, you might think I'm absolutely crazy for this. If I was a manager, yeah, anytime there was a free kick that was around like the 25-yard mark or whatever, I would not put a wall there. I'd be like, go on, have a shot at my goalkeeper then, with no wall to give you any like area to guide the ball around or whatever. It's like having a penalty from 25 yards. Goalkeeper should never be beat from a 25-yard penalty. I'll just let people out. I'll just, yeah.
You're telling me Trent, I'm going to use Trent as an example. Trent without a wall, 25 yards out from a goalkeeper and just told to shoot. You're telling me Trent's not scoring?
Because the goalie can just stand in the middle of the goal and be like, go on and beat me, because there's no wall to bend it round or to give him that feeling. Hold on!
Oh, what was that? What was that?
Come on, grab, man. Just control it. It's that type of attitude why we don't win anymore.
That's
just
embarrassing.
Acting like you're in the park, fucking around on us on a weekday.
That was absolutely embarrassing.
There you go. There you go. No, Trent, why didn't you pass?
Corner.
No, but why didn't he pass? Why did he go for the shot?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, everyone's making the wrong decision.
Gakpo did really well though.
If he reversed that to McAllister, McAllister's got a much better angle for the shot. Robertson's got the goal boots on, bro. That's why he scored. Good corner. Well played, Robbo. Somebody's got to gamble. Robbo's going to get there. Come on.
You know what? I'll be honest. I did not think Robbo was getting that. So well played, man.
You've got to gamble, man.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I did not.
That's where we've got no natural forward. Because I think if there's a natural forward in the box, like a Robbie Fowler, he gambles there.
Well, I do for a Robbie Fowler in this team, man.
I'm telling you.
Same place.
It's crazy, isn't it? No matter how bad your team is, if you've actually got a Harry Kane or a Robbie Fowler, you'll always be all right.
Yeah. This is why I keep on talking about centre forward and Isak. That's why I keep on talking about it. So I keep on saying.
No, but I still don't think Isak is that Harry Kane caliber. That it's a special type of player to be a Harry Kane. Do you know what I mean? He's good, of course. Isak's good, but he's not Harry Kane level. Yeah, or Suarez. If we had that level of a player up front, my days.
Or Sturridge.
Yeah, even Pete D. Studge would have murdered it this season.
Oh, Pete Daniel Sturridge would be on about 30 Premier League goals.
Go on, Dion. Give him a cooking lesson. Cody! Oh my days!
Oh, first time. Why is our decision making so bad?
Why? Shoot them, man!
Oh,
the goal was gaping, bruv.
Everything just got to be perfect for these man.
That's a ball. Oh. Come on, Konzi, you got to be strong in there, bruv. Ravenberch, take that. Well done, well done, well done. There you go.
Yellow. That should be a yellow card for Kudo. That'd be a yellow card for one of our players.
Do you know what? Do you see what I'm saying about the decision making?
See what I mean?
Elliot should have passed the ball.
The first thing he does is just cross.
No, he heard the whistle, bro. He heard the whistle. He knew he was offside.
That should have been a foul. They used to play together, innit?
Kudos and Gravenberch. Yeah, for Ajax, isn't it? Do you know what I was thinking the other day might happen, Cal? I know this is me just mad speculating.
Go on, drive,
Rob. Feyenoord, obviously with losing Slot, Feyenoord might go for Linders. Now they're looking for a manager and he obviously needs a job.
I think Ajax are already looking for Linders.
I heard that was a rumor though. Like there's no real truth in it.
I think Linders would prefer Ajax over Feyenoord.
Yeah, he would. But you never know. Feyenoord need a manager now. Philosophies are similar. They could do the exact same thing we're doing. They could transition, but not with too much change.
I don't think Linders' philosophy and Slot's philosophies are anything alike.
No, it is similar, bro. That's the reason why we're bringing Slot here, because the philosophies are similar.
Linders prefers a slow build-up. I don't think Slot necessarily does.
Well, he must have something to do with the way we play, being a coach, like in terms of our tactical setup, etc.
Oh, just aimless crosses. Oh, what is this, man?
Come on.
Hospital balls.
Man. Get your ish together. Just bear passing the responsibility. Who's in space? No one. I'll just pass it to him then, and it's his problem if something goes wrong.
That's fact, Drift.
Oof.
That's better.
It's annoying, isn't it? Yeah, if you make the mistake, it's on you.
Yeah.
No, like, you know what I mean? No teamwork and no one taking the responsibility. That's a good shot. I think it was going to hit the post.
Yeah.
Come on, Trent, man. Wake the fuck up.
When you said that, I just thought about Eddie.
come on, Cody, man. You can't be 6'3" and be this bad at heading, bro.
Would you bring on Salah or Nunes at this point while we're in the
No.
ascendancy?
No, Cal, keep them two as far away from the pitch as possible. As far as I'm concerned, them man there shouldn't actually play any more football for the rest of the season. Put them on the naughty step and let them consider what they've done. Ref.
Oh.
Referee. How many kicks are you going to let them have?
Well done, Grab.
That's a good.
Well done,
I think
Diaz.
Elliott's offside, you know.
Take him on.
Another aimless cross into the box. These men are
This is what I mean. This is what I keep on saying about our patterns of play when we're attacking. We have none.
But the thing is, Cal, it's not patterns of play based on our training. It's because nobody's got the confidence or the belief to actually carry out anything that's quite
our training drift. Because if we were doing it in training and working on it in training, then we would be replicating it in matches.
No, but we do, bro. We watch them do it. When I watch inside training, we do all that triangle thingy and all that stuff. We do all that shit. These men are just shook. No one's got the confidence to think they can do it in the game because everyone's low on confidence. Oh, he landed on Virgil's leg there, you know. I hope Virgil's all right because that's one of them mad awkward ones.
No, he should be all right.
All his body weight went on Virgil's ankle.
He should be all right. Virgil should be fine.
I've seen so many players get injured like that though. Is Bowen saying my elbow is hurting me more than your ankle? Big man, you just put all your body weight on my leg. Well done, Quans. Foul which part, man?
It's a foul.
Look at the dive.
It's a foul. It's a foul. He's exaggerated, but it's still a foul.
Nah, man, get him some speedos, man, with his Tom Daly impression.
West Ham are very good from set pieces, man. Ooh, a real threat.
It's like the Everton game. We're giving away free kicks for a team to utilize their best asset. Is that offside or was it a foul? Look at the way he's talking to the ref. Where's the yellow card?
Kudus did the same thing and got nothing for it.
I lip read and he literally just called him a ussy, bruv. I was lip reading as he was talking.
He didn't. He said, "Wake up, wake up."
No, when he was walking off and he think, bruv, trust me, bruv. I know he said that, and you can see the aggression in his face when he said it. That's unlucky. Be stronger there, Robbo, man.
Well done, Kwanzaa.
We used to have players that would take a punch in the face and die for the cause. We don't have that anymore, man.
Who's that to? Who's that to?
Too many of these players are pulling out of 50-50 tackles, man. I don't like it.
That was a hospital ball by Trent again. Even if the ball
goes
to
in
Endo,
general. Yeah, that pass was poor, but I mean in
even
general.
if the ball goes to Endo there, what can he do with it?
Exactly. Just pass the responsibility, and it's Endo's fault if he doesn't control it, isn't it? He's backing him up. Somebody help him. Well done, Grab.
Done, Grav.
God, Cody. Fucking hell, Cody, man. One of you, Taras. Calm as you like. Well done, Verge.
We're in the ascendancy here.
I need one of these. I need the rest of the players to actually. That's our ball. Oh, at least he shot first time there. Although McAllister could have shot there, I think.
I don't know. It felt like it was coming at McAllister quite quickly. It's never their ball. What is he moaning about? It's never a foul.
Good touch, Grav, because that was fizz to him. Nah, Grav, don't shoot from there, bruv. I know you're feeling yourself, but that's how mad. Did he win a corner out of that?
I'm going to be real drift. I think Salah and Nunes might need to come on.
Oh, the keeper made a save. Fair, dude. Nah, Cal, I promise you, them man there don't need to touch pitch, bro. I promise you. They're going to ruin it if they come on. And I know they're going to come on. And Soboslai's going to come on. He's going to stink the joint out.
Oh, the Soboslai, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hey, come on, who's that? Ah. Oh, my days. By hook or by crook, man. We've got the goal. Jesus.
I mean, that was a shocking shot by Gakpo. But
Cody shouldn't be celebrating. Real talk, Cody. If anything, celebrate your family. Don't celebrate the goal, bro.
We've had two very...
We have caught more blighs than you can ever imagine, Cal. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Do you know how lucky we are that went in? How has he mishit that badly? I mean, I don't really give a shit because it went in. But how has he mishit that so badly? We need some killers and some drillers in this team.
2, 3.
Fucking hell. It hit 3 West Ham players before it went in. You can't get luckier than that if you try. Now let's keep the lead now, boys. We fluked our way into a lead. Let's keep this lead, yeah?
Well done,
come on.
That's our ball. Oh, is it?
I have no idea how that's a West Ham throw-in, but...
Yeah. Bloody hell, we'll take this, though.
At the moment, we've got somebody sitting in the room about to sign the documents, and they haven't seen the oil leaking all over the floor under the car. We just need them to sign that paper so they can't say nothing. The car's yours, it's your problem now. No, what? You see what I'm saying about Elliot getting done so easily, Cal? He's got all the effort and the desire, which I admire.
Both of them.
No, but Elliot, that happens to Elliot all the time where a player can just do a little drop of a shoulder and he's just totally sold down the river. Why is he looking at the goalie like it's the goalie's fault? Where's the Emerson? Cody, chase back, man. What are you strolling around for?
Poor Diaz, man. Diaz is putting a shift.
I'm telling you, bro. He must be exhausted.
I think he is. You can see it. I think you're starting to see it.
But if he comes off, it's even worse.
Maybe he comes off for Nunes.
Look how bad that is. We're 2 games played more and only 1 point ahead. It's embarrassing. Jesus. I don't see us winning this game still, you know. We're so vulnerable.
That's it. That's well played, Cody. That's all we need from you. It's not that hard, bro. Well done.
It
Rob.
really isn't.
It's not that hard what we're asking Cody to do.
It's literally the most basic element of football: effort and desire. Oh, shut up, Diaz, you little beauty.
Diaz, man, brilliant. Brilliant.
He truly is the only player playing well, isn't it? No, actually, no. Gravenberch is playing well.
Look at it again, man. Unlucky.
Is that Endo? Who passed that?
That was Diaz. That was Diaz. Still
Oh,
commentator curse.
we'll give him a play then. That's the first
triple C.
he's done.
Cal's commentator curse still.
Yeah, commentator curse.
Left hand side.
Lovely grab.
That ain't a curse.
There you go. Diaz, go on, Diaz. Cook him! Oh. Unlucky. Look, the only two players playing well, bro, Grav and Diaz linking up. I'm sorry, Grav plays for the rest of the season. I don't want to see Solskjaer again.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And I think this is the proof. McAllister!
Oh, he's got to get more points.
He's got to score that. He's got to score that.
He should be. He should be scoring that, in my opinion. What a ball from Trent. That's why I want him in midfield.
It's not an easy chance, but he's got to score that.
I agree. I think he should be scoring that.
Ah, McAllister.
That's what Trent gives you in midfield, man.
That's the game. That's the game done if we get that goal. Fuck, man.
Good ball. Ah, unlucky.
Can't be letting him get out of there like that, though. Well done, Endo. No, Cody, you should have covered the keeper because then they had nowhere else to go. Well done, Endo.
Well done.
Come on, boys. Come on. We have a little bit more of a swagger about us at the moment. Don't mess this up. Ah, Diaz.
Just as I say it.
I see what happened. The player that was there moved and then he passed the ball to no one. Well in, Kwanzaa. Well in,
Kwanzaa!
Someone tell him man on.
Oh.
Jesus, somebody tell him man on.
Don't need to...
No, it's all right. It's all right. We still got it. Cody just needs to make the right decision.
He holds on to it way longer than he needs to, innit?
When we're winning the game and trying to take this thing out of West Ham, I don't mind. As long as we've got the possession, I don't mind. We're not chasing the game anymore. But in general, you're right. He does like to have one too many touches. He's got that issue that we had with Jones, isn't it? Where like it's like unnecessary touches.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Dutch way. Maybe they taught him to always, you know, have control rather than passing and shooting first time. I don't know. Well done, Corns.
Go on now. Go on now. Oh, grab first touch. Go on. We still got it again. Come on now. Come on now. Gakpo was there.
Oh!
Diaz deserves a goal, man.
Are you fucking kidding? How long did it take the linesman to put his flag up?
He needs to set a bit further out, innit?
Or do a reverse shot. We cannot give away any set pieces now.
That's out. That was out. There we go. Gomez, Salah, and Nunes stripped and ready to come on. Diaz!
Oh,
Robbo, man, across the
back
box,
post.
bro. Elliot's there. Once again, Diaz doing exceptional. I hope he's not playing for a move, you know. I hope he's not playing for a move. Grab, you all right, man. Quick L. Well played.
Well played.
Well done, Kwanzaa. Well done. This is what we want to see, man. This is what we want to see. Didn't need to do that, Rob. Stay with him, Grav. That was your man, Grav. Please hold on to this lead, boys. It's too easy, man. Too easy.
Way too easy. Well, oh, bloody hell. What's going on here?
Ali, what was that? Brother, do
you know what I'm saying?
Brother.
Jesus.
Oh, what a save. What a save.
Flipping hell. He had to do that to
be without this guy. Where would we be without him? On the real. Where would we be without Alisson Becker?
I don't know. To be fair though, it was his mistake that made the issue though.
No, I hear that, but there was still plenty of time between that mistake and the shot.
No, I know, but it was the pressure from that mistake that was still there. Come on, guys, man, what are we doing? I told you we won't win, bro. I knew it. It was an absolute fact. It was an absolute fact we weren't winning. Absolute fact.
I just want to be happy.
Pathetic. A lot of them.
I just want to be happy, bro. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Kwanzaa's letting go. Kwanzaa's ball watching. That's on Kwanzaa. And no one's stopping the cross again. Why can't no one stop the cross, man? Diaz. Taking off Diaz. Even
Because
Diaz
he's exhausted, bro.
No, he looked confused. He looked like he was all right. Endo off. So what is Joey going DM?
No, it's probably going to be Joey at
Oh, so-
right back and Trent in midfield.
I think Joey's playing DM.
So where's Trent?
Right back still.
Oh, is he? I can't see him. Where is he? Joey might have gone. So, no, what is going on with the formation?
Hold on, who came off them? Was it Endo, Diaz?
Endo
Trent?
Diaz and no, Endo Diaz. Maybe Trent came off because I can't see him.
Like Joey's right back.
Yeah, Trent must have come off, bro. Yeah, look, Trent's not playing, bro.
So Trent, Endo, and Diaz. So who's Elliot's gone back into midfield with McAllister, Salah and Nunes up top. So why isn't move Cody out onto the left wing then?
Nunes looks like he's gone left wing.
Good disguise on that.
Pathetic, man.
Absolutely. No, I think he landed on him. No, I'm
not talking about him. I'm talking about Liverpool.
Oh.
I knew we wouldn't win the game. Imagine playing 2 games more than City and being behind them in the table. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Well done, Harvey.
West Ham want you to do that. Stop falling for the trick.
Drift, you took the words out of my mouth, man.
That's a foul, ref. He's literally pulling him and pushing him.
Referee. Why you stand so close? Oh, that didn't look good.
Yeah. Them man there don't like each other anymore.
Nunes, what the F was that, man? Who did you see, bro? That did not look good between Klopp and Salah at all. What did Klopp say to him to make him turn that, to have that reaction? Referee! How many?
To be honest with you, it might not even have been about what was said. I bet Salah's just fuming he was on the bench.
No, we can't just assume, bro.
Well, I'm just saying it's a look of a player who's had a face like a slapfish every time he was on the bench.
Yeah, but bro, Klopp said something to him and then he reacted. We can't just act like he just kicked off because he's on the bench.
No, I'm saying he's probably got a short fuse of him because he's annoyed he was on the bench.
You're joking.
No.
You're joking. Tell me you're joking. Hold on.
He nearly scored an own goal. Good defending. Have they given a goal kick?
No.
Have they given a goal kick? Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. They've actually given a goal kick. Oh my days. That's mad. That's actually mad. They've given a goal kick.
It was offside. It was offside, apparently.
Oh, who was offside? Salah?
No, Darwin.
No, the ball wasn't played to Nunes.
But they played it from where Nunes was.
It was a goal kick. I don't think it was offside. I think they think Nunes missed and it just went out for a goal kick, bro. I don't actually think, because he took it from the edge of the 6-yard box. That's a goal kick. I cannot believe they've given a goal kick. I just can't believe it. You saw the celebration from the defenders, making it obvious that he got the ball. And oh, man. Well done, Joey. Win the corner. There you go. Well done, Joey. So we finally get the corner we should have had 2 minutes ago. It's now or never, man. Oof! Gakpo, why did you jump there? Look, why doesn't Gakpo jump? Put him off. For fuck's sake, man.
What's Gakpo doing?
No, I think I get what he was doing. He's thinking the refs put the goalies put the ball into play, like, because remember, it wasn't a free kick, bro. Think about it. Areola caught the ball, he's dropped it. That means the ball's back in play, does it not? So hold on, what's going on here? It's an indirect free kick for the goalie picking up the ball, surely.
Can we get a replay or something? So he lands awkward.
Yeah, okay, he lands awkward. He thinks he's injured. Cody helps him up. So right now, he puts the ball down. Bro, the ball's in play. The ball's in, him doing that means the ball's in play.
Yeah, Cody's right. Cody's absolutely spot on.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nah, unbelievable. What am I watching? What am I actually watching?
You're watching incompetence from the referee.
Wow.
And he just picked it back up. So hold on. He had it in his hand, he's throwing it down, he's picked it back up. Either way, there should be an indirect free kick.
Oh my days.
This is so incompetent, bro.
Man, they just make the rules up as they go along at this point.
It is so incompetent, it's unreal. Oh my goodness, that is basics. It is so incompetent. Gakpo's done
And the thing is,
everything
Cal,
right.
we've just got to sit here and act like that never happened. We've
know
just
what?
got to sit
I
here
pray,
and act like that never happened.
I pray Klopp's last interview he does, he really goes in on the PGMOL. I really hope he does. And there's just the sheer incompetence and, for lack of a better word, how crap they are.
If I'm being honest with you, bro, that's just cheating.
Who says he can't still leave a man? Who said he still can't leave a man? Oh,
What a
Mo,
terrible
the pass is awful.
Jesus Christ.
No, Elliot.
Why did Elliot go for goal?
That pass from Salah was awful, you know.
The pass undid all the hard work from the run.
Yeah, the pass was awful.
Ah, fuck you know.
What? Why? Is he blowing bubbles, bruv? Chewing gum blowing bubbles. What grown man does that, bruv? No, Drift, what grown man do you know blows bubbles with bubble gum anymore, bruv?
He's 22, bro, isn't he? He's still a youth.
He's not a youth, bruv. He's a grown man, Drift. 22, you're a grown man.
No, I know he is. I know he is a grown man.
I moved out at 22, bro. He's a grown man at 22. Why is he getting on the pitch?
Ah! Oh, Jesus.
Touch.
Salah, what's with the touch?
Aimless cross.
McAllister's lucky he gave us a corner there. That was a terrible pass. And who's he bringing off? Kwanzaa. Oh, grab him. That looked like Kwanzaa's number. I mean, yeah, it is Kwanzaa.
What?
He's just throwing everything at it to try and win the game in the minutes, isn't it? He's going to go free at the back and then. Oh, that is absolutely whatless, Gravenberch, man. What the fuck?
So everything's got to be crossed in. I wonder if he's going to throw it on the floor and pick it back up.
This is what I'm saying about when you've got the individual has to take the responsibility. Why did Gravenberch think that was a good idea?
Referee, how long has he got, man? Why did you play it back to Mac? Why the hell would you play it back to Mac there? What can he do from there? Brain dead, man. A lot of these lot are brain dead. I was like, what a stupid foul to give away. What a stupid foul to give away.
How on earth has he given it to Bowen for player of the match? Diaz and Gravenberch have had better games than Bowen.
Because he got 1 goal, 1 assist. They just do it on stats, man.
Yeah, they really do. It's so true. They really do. If you're watching this match, even though Bowen has been decent, there's no way you say he's had a better game than
Bowen's
Diaz.
barely been involved in a game. Our ball. That's got to be our ball. You know, we need to really put their centre backs on because Ariola can't kick out. I think that's why Zuma just went to who's that to? Not even looking to see if there's anyone in the box. These lot do not use any footballing IQ whatsoever, man.
Oh my days.
Well done, Joey.
You better off letting it go out. We're not going to win it back.
No. Well done, Elliot, actually. He's going to cut back and cross. Told you.
Oh, Jesus.
No movement. No movement. Look at all of them just standing in a huddle.
Just standing in the box.
What was Matt meant to do with that?
Jesus. No, that was a terrible pass, though, bro.
That's what I say. What's Mac meant to do with that? What are you doing, Mac, man? Yeah, look at him looking at Szoboszlai. He's fed up of him.
I mean, did he even touch him?
No, he did with his trailing leg. He didn't actually mean to catch him, but he did catch him.
I thought I saw Robbo limping. They're going to score this.
No. Just blow the whistle, ref, man. It wasn't over before, it is now.
Huh?
So if it wasn't over before, it definitely is now.
Ah, it was always over. The players knew it was over anyway, man. You could tell by the performance. I think Virgil's the only one who looks bothered. Like Virgil, when I'm looking at their faces, he's the one who's like the angriest and the most like annoyed. Everyone else has a look of acceptance on their face. Did I just hear the commentator say it's out of Liverpool's hands whether we finish in the top 4?
No, I could never.
He just said we have to keep our fingers crossed. It's not about the title race. No. So what could you be talking about?
If Villa win their next game, they're still 6 points behind us. It's definitely in our hands.
Oh,
if Spurs win their Spurs won. If Spurs win their next 3 games, they're on same as Villa. It's definitely in our hands.
Yeah. Okay. You lot weren't listening to me when I said we're going to be 8 to 10 points off the title by the time the season's finished. We're 5 now. If City win their 2 games, they'll go 82. So we're 7 off. already if City win their 2 games. 7 points off already with 3 games to go. I can't believe everyone looked at me crazy when I said we'll be that far off. It's so obvious. We weren't even in a title race, Cal. We might as well just be honest, innit? We weren't even in a title race. If you're 8 to 10 points off by the time the season's over, you weren't in a title race.
We just fell off.
I don't know, man. I don't really know if that's a title race. If you've got 2 or 3 games to go and you can't win the league, I don't know, man. Is it a title race or were you just a title contender?
Maybe that's a fairer way of putting it, a title contender. We were in a title race up until, well, I'd argue up until today we're in a title race.
Oh well, at least we know it's officially over now, so everybody can stop their what do you call it? See, let me just address this. Chemistry. Explain to me how realism and pointing out obvious flaws is negativity, and what's it got to do with me being a fan? This is the one thing that I don't like, and chemistry is going to just get the blunt of this because it is what it is, and he's the one who said something right now. Making a prediction against your team, if that's the way the situation looks in reality, is just what it is. I don't understand this childish way of thinking that like you can't say something negative about your team with regards to the situation, or you're being negative or whatever. It is what it is. I saw the state of this team. I saw the way we're playing, and it is no coincidence that I'm getting it right. We're already 6 points off the top with 3 games to go. It is what it is, bro. If you can't see it, then you're just being brainwashed by your love. Like, it was so obvious we weren't going to win these games. I don't know why anybody thought we would. And we dropped points in 2 of the 3 games. So it's not negativity when it's realistic, bro. I think you need to smell the coffee, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
People need to understand that it's actually just as toxic to be positive for the sake of being positive as it is to be negative when it's not needed. So doing that whole, no, we can win, man, we can win, when you know for a fact that we ain't playing well enough to win, that's just toxic positivity. And that could be just as...
I don't think it's toxic positivity to say that we could have won today.
No, to say that we could still win the league and to be confident and to say that someone's being negative if they don't think that we're going to win a game, and just constantly just being positive for the sake of being positive. Just like everything they've seen has been bad, but they're like, no, man, we can win this, we can win this. It's like, well, yeah, of course, anyone can win any football match, but let's be realistic based on what we're witnessing. It's toxic positivity. Just being positive for the sake of being positive rather than there being anything to back it up.
I mean, I've been getting it for most of the season, so I hear where you're coming from, Drift. I've been saying this about players.
I just always find it amazing that people say being realistic is being negative. I've never understood that. I've never ever understood that. But
the thing is, if I didn't do the preview with you, but I said to these lot openly, I was worried about this game and I thought we'd lose this game. I did. I don't think, again,
yeah, I thought we'd lose this game as well.
But I don't think that's being negative based on how we're playing, based on the threats West Ham have got. But coming out of that game, Drift, that even though we draw, it feels like a loss. That today feels like a loss.
Oh yeah.
We got back in the lead. I'll be real with you. And again, but we scored 2 goals today. Both goals were stupidly lucky.
Yeah,
especially the second one. And it's like,
no, 100%. The crazy thing about it, it's only going to get worse. This is why I wanted to take my sabbatical early. We're not winning another game this season apart from possibly Wolves' final day of the season. There's absolutely zero chance that we beat Tottenham or Villa. absolutely zero chance we beat either of them two.
See,
The
I
way
think
we're playing,
when you say things like zero chance, that's where I can't get on board with, because you can't say we've got zero chance of winning those games.
bro. Tell
That
me
makes
where we.
no, but
Tell
that-
me where our form and the way
no,
the
you can
players
say
are
it's
playing.
unlikely. Now, hear me out, Jeff. You can say it's unlikely that we'll win, but say we have zero chance. For me, that, especially when you see how we played when the players were on today, to say we have zero chance of winning, that for me is going too far. If you were to say, Cal, I don't. Now, hear me out. If you were to say, Cal, I'll be real with you. I don't see us getting. I don't see how we beat them. I know we can beat them, but I don't see how we can beat them. Then I'd be like, no, Drift, I hold my hands up. You're right. But say we've got zero chance. For me, that's going too far. When you said we won't win another game this season, that's not me saying I didn't even, do you hear? I didn't even say anything back, because I'm like, I can't really turn around to him and be like, no, we'll definitely win, because there's logic in what he's saying because of how we're playing, the mentality of the team. We look shot to bits. I get that. But to say we have zero chance, Drift, I think that's going too far, my bro. But to say what you said previously, brother, that's not negative to me. That is not negative. That
All
for
right.
me is your
all right.
It's based on
When people say
on logic.
When people say you have zero, when people go, oh, we got zero chance, it's just a saying, innit? It's a phrase that's just used loosely to describe how much you don't think you can do something. So semantics, okay. So we would just want to be pedantic about it. We've got 5% chance of beating either of those teams. 5%. I'll give us 5%. That's the best we can play today, and it couldn't even beat West Ham.
I don't think that's the best we can play, though, Drift.
At the moment, like the way we're playing, our form, everybody's just done, everyone's gone. That's the best we can play. And it wasn't even good enough to beat West Ham. We got 2 jammy goals, and we weren't even good enough to beat West Ham. There's absolutely no way anyone can sit here and tell me that they believe we can beat Tottenham or Villa, especially the Villa game being away from home. There is. How can anybody think that we've got a chance of winning those 2 games?
I agree. I don't think we do beat Villa, but I don't think it's 0%. I don't think we do beat Villa. I'm being real with you. The Tottenham game, I'll actually
5% chance we can get a win in either of those 2 games.
The reason why I say the Tottenham game is more of a 50-50 is because Ange's tactics kind of play into ours. And they can, like, let's be real, Tottenham can be Spursy, innit? Like, there's a reason why they're saying you can be a bit Spursy sometimes. So that for me is a 50-50. The Villa one, I'm bricking it, Drift. I'm not even going to lie. I am bricking it, bro. Especially with it being at their place as well. I am bricking it more than you can believe. And then the Wolves game, again, I'm kind of nervous for that because I feel as though we're going to be so emotional as a team trying to give Klopp a good send-off that it could actually work against us. But I'm not going to sit here and say we've got
but we can't. Here's the thing. We can't give Klopp a good send-off because it's over. Winning the last game of the season means fuck all now. Now, what does it really mean? Gerrard left after getting beaten by Stoke. Like, what does it really mean? Now that we can't win anything, the send-off is already done. So I don't really give a fuck if we lose all 3 games, if I'm being honest. I don't care about any of it anymore. Even my enthusiasm to say goodbye to Klopp now, they've all just drained me. I'll always love and appreciate what Klopp did for me, but I've even lost my enthusiasm for that now. The performances are so bad, we play so bad now, I've just lost the enthusiasm for it all. It's just like, let's just get this over and done with, man. Yeah, I'll celebrate Klopp.
I'll be honest, Tris, I'm devastated, man. I'm devastated. Like, I know
I accepted it ages ago, so I'm not devastated at all.
I know everyone's going to come at me because I was the most vocal about the quad, but again, I think you know me well enough to know when I'm being shameless and when I genuinely believe stuff in it. I genuinely believed I thought this season would be it because of how we navigate through the period where all the players were injured. We won the Carabao Cup against all the odds. All the odds. Let's be real. We had no right to win that, considering our players were flat on their face. We had a game 3 days before the game, and Chelsea had a full week, and the money they spent, and yada yada yada. The manner in which we went out to Man United, I will never get over that. I remember at the time, Drift, I said, will this have the same effect as when we drew with Arsenal last season and they fell off a cliff? Remember, bro, I said it. And I got absolutely slaughtered for it. And I'm not saying I think it's going to happen, but I'm saying there's a possibility it could. Because we're such an emotional team that any little clip... Shall I tell you what it's like, Drift? You always use the analogy. When you're running at speed, it doesn't take a lot to knock you off balance. And I think that's what we were doing. We were running at speed. And that Man United loss, that just clipped us. And it didn't look like much at the time. But it set us off balance. You fall over, and next thing you know, you got a broken arm. This team is playing broken right now. And the way we've just capitulated, Drift, it makes me sick. It really has, like, really got to me. Like, when we did the quad chasing season, we didn't fall apart. We actually never fell apart. We lost on the last day of the season, and then we lost against Real Madrid 1-0 after Courtois had the game of his life, and we made one mistake as a team in that game, and Real Madrid capitalized. I can live with that. But you see this when you go up, when you go ahead of Man United twice, and then you lose the game 4-3. When you play Man United at their ground, and you should be 5-0 up at half time, and then you're 1-1, and then you're 2-1 down, and then you get a penalty to make it 2-2, and then you still can't finish the game. You get Crystal Palace at home, and you lose. Then you get Everton away, and you get battered. Bro, this is a capitulation. If this was happening to Arsenal, we're all going, the learners, guys, the learners. We're calling Lee's name every show. We're saying it's Arteta's a bottle job, and we're calling the players bottle jobs. We're calling out Saliba. We're calling out Gabriel. We're calling out Odegaard. We're calling out all these players. If this is Arsenal, we're calling all that out. I'm sorry to do this. We need to start looking at home before we start looking outside. And we've neglected home because we're too busy talking about other teams. We're not right. We've got players in this squad that aren't right. And I keep on hearing it's called their third or fourth choice. Oh, they're just squad players. Nah, you're only as good as your squad players. Your first 11 never stays fit throughout the whole season. You're only as good as your squad players and your tactics. And neither have been good enough this season. Neither's been good enough this season. Drift, how many times in this game did we cross the ball in without looking? How many times did we make the wrong decision in front of goal? Virgil and Kwanzaa had a very good game today, you know. Barring the mistake Kwanzaa makes for Antonio's goal. Kwanzaa had a very good game. Virgil had a very good game. But they can't be expected to be perfect throughout the whole game. Endo offered no protection today. Zero protection. Grav's played probably the best performance I've seen from Grav all season today. McAllister's having to run down man in the 90th minute and give away yellow cards. Diaz has run his arse off today. Hit the post, testing the goalkeeper. Bruv, you said it. Diaz has got these West Ham man on toast. Harvey Elliott playing right wing because you don't want to play him in midfield. All right, cool. So Bosley coming on the pitch to do what? What has he done since November? Nunes coming on the pitch for what? And I know I was saying it, but really and truly, what's he coming on for? Because none of us trusted him when he come on. You're having arguments on the touchline with Salah. What have you said to Salah, and why is Salah reacting like that? Where's the respect both ways? Because I know some people are saying, oh, Salah's toxic, and other people are saying, what did Klopp say? No, there's respect both ways there. There's respect both ways. Because whatever Klopp said to Salah...
I'm not even going to lie. See, watching this back, Kwanzaa and Virgil are going to have to get a little bit of an analysis here, because I'll be honest with you, Kwanzaa allowing him to have the space for that header, and why is Van Dijk all the way out there? I am actually confused watching that back. Why was Virgil all the way over on the other side when there was already players there? And how was Kwanzaa just let him be alone in the box like that? That was whatless defending. Did you just see that, bro? When they just showed the replay back,
I didn't see where Virgil was.
He was all the way over where there was already players. I think it was Robertson and one of the midfielders were already over there. Why was Virgil over there? And Konza hasn't even looked to see Antonio's peeled off him. Oh my days, that was whatless defending for the goal, man.
Strift, it's not something. It's just not. All of it's wrong. All of it's wrong. And look, I love the guy. I absolutely love him. It's time. He is leaving at the right time. He's leaving at the right time.
No, he's not leaving at the right time. This is a byproduct of him leaving. So if he had the energy and was cool and didn't think that he needed to leave and he was still here and he was fresh and on it, I don't think any of this happens. All of this is happening as a byproduct of him going, him not having the energy to do this job anymore, and the emotion of the whole season. It's been too much.
Happened last season, Drift. If it's happened 2 seasons in a row, it happened last season.
No, but last season was about the midfield just being done, innit? Like, that was obvious. The midfield was just done last season. If you look at this season, the fact that 4 out of 5, like, if we're going to chop the season up into bits, let's just say we chop the season up into 5 different bits. 4 of the 5 bits, we were good. It's just the last bit we've been bad. We wouldn't be good enough to have had 4 parts of the season where we were good if it was the players aren't good enough, etc., etc. It's everything surrounding going has become the issue. The over emotion. Like, to me, Klopp kind of himself, like, this is the one thing I will blame Klopp for. He's going to want to see out the season through his natural pride. I get that. And any elite manager is going to want to have that as what it is. And he probably thinks he owes it to us to do that. He looks like a man to me that should have left already, though. If I'm being honest with you, he's like, his whole demeanor, everything about it, I think his energy's already ran out. He said he had enough energy to the end of the season. I don't think he did. And now hindsight is easy, but I'm looking at it now and I'm like, he maybe should have just left a while ago, because you can just tell he don't have the energy anymore.
Right, so this whole energy thing, so what does that actually mean?
Come on, bro. Like, if you what real life situation.
I'll rephrase that, because I'm not even trying to take the P when I'm asking you this question. I want to make that very clear. I'm not trying to catch you out or just ask like silly questions. I'm genuinely asking, when people say Klopp's run out of energy, what does that actually mean, and what bearing does that have on the players? What does it actually mean that he's run out of energy? Does that mean he's
running out of energy?
Properly? Does that mean he's not able to galvanize the players? What does that mean? How does that translate to the players if he's run out of energy? I don't get it.
Running out of energy is a combination of a few different things. So when you say you're out of energy, it means mentally you're finding it too stressful, physically you're exhausted, and a combination of 1 or 2 other small things that will come all together means getting up in the morning feels long. When you're a manager, you have to motivate people. If you're unmotivated yourself, how are you supposed to motivate somebody else? If you can't be asked, how can you ask someone else to be asked? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
he should have left in November then.
That's what I'm saying. But obviously that's hindsight, because he probably didn't realize this would happen. And also, when you're an elite manager, you want to honor your contract by going at least to an end of the season, because it's almost like an abandonment to go any other time. Like, if you leave at another time, it's going to feel like an abandonment.
Nah, can I use another example? Kenny, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he leave midway through his season back in the day? Because he himself said he was burnt out.
No, I think he got to the end of the season, didn't he?
Guys, I'm a bit young, so I might be getting my dates wrong. So anyone in the chat, help us out here. Am I not right in saying Kenny left before the season ended, back after the whole Hillsborough situation happened and all that?
I don't know. I can't. I think it was the end.
Because I'll just be real with you. The whole he's run out of energy thing, I don't think I buy it. I don't think I buy it because, like, energy.
But then,
I'm
but,
sorry.
but then that means you're kind of ignoring normal human behavior. Like it's kind of like a normal thing that if you can't motivate yourself to do something anymore, then naturally this is going to be the effect of it. But if your loyalty to the club makes you not want to abandon them and try and just get it over the line because you feel like you owe that to the club after everything you've been through together, whatever, that's also a normal human thing.
But I hate to even say it. In fact, no, I leave it. And it's not, I'm not saying this because
My
of what you
thing's
just said.
glitching, bro. Let me jump out and jump back in. My thing's glitching bad.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, go for it, bro. Yeah, look, the reason I want to say a lot, but I'm not going to. The reason I'm not going to is because I don't want it to feel like I'm just trying to incite an argument with Drift or just. But yeah, I don't know. Energy. I mean, maybe in terms of motivating players, but to an extent, the players should be able to motivate themselves as well. Like, these are professionals, so that can't all be on Klopp. But tactics for me don't have anything to do with energy. Patterns of play and training methods, maybe training, but tactics and patterns of play doesn't have anything to do with energy for me. That's to do with like nous and doing what you need to do. I don't know, man. I'm at a head loss. Klopp for me is bottled this season, and the players are bottled this season. I feel like they've both bottled it. Like, they've both bottled it. Kenny did leave during the season. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Kenny did. Like, again, this Klopp, like, this Klopp and Salah thing is just like, that's shocking. That's really shocking. That's as shocking as it gets for me. Like, how are you saying something to a player that potentially is going to annoy him just before he walks onto the pitch? And then, as Salah, why are you reacting like that to your manager? Like, from both parties, is shockingly bad. Klopp should know better, and Salah shouldn't react like that. But I'm seeing some of you, it's really annoying. I'm seeing some of you blaming it all on Salah and some of you blaming it all on Klopp. No, they're both at fault there. Stop doing this picking sides crap. You almost made me swear. Stop doing this player FC or this manager FC crap. Just call out the crap, man. They both stank in that situation. It's not all Salah, it's not all Klopp. Stop point scoring because you want to make your player or your manager look better. It's both of them. Klopp shouldn't have said what he said and Salah shouldn't have reacted the way he reacted. It's both of them. I'm sick of people picking sides here, man. Seriously, I'm going to start calling people out by names. Support the club or piss off with the player or the manager. How are people not Liverpool supporters nowadays, but player and manager supporters? Effing hell, man. Effing hell. None of us know what Klopp said, by the way. So how are we all saying, oh, Salah's toxic and Salah's, out of order? And then likewise, we don't know what Klopp said for Salah to react that way. And Salah still should be like, I'm not going to react like that. I'm about to go on the pitch. I need to be focused. I'll deal with that later with the manager. They're both in the wrong. If you can't call out someone for being in the wrong, then you are glazed over. You are not a Liverpool fan. You are a player FC or you're manager FC. And if you're one of those, you're not a Liverpool fan. Sick of it. This mentality amongst the fans, please miss it out. Miss it out from right now. If you can't do it now, then honestly, get rid of it by the end of the season. Because Klopp going should be the end of manager FC. If Salah goes, it should be the end of player FC. Stop doing this point scoring crap with players and managers. Salah's been stinking up the place with his performances. Klopp's been stinking up the place with his tactics. Both are in the wrong for what they did today. Whatever Klopp said to him before coming onto the pitch, he shouldn't have said. Clearly, because it annoyed Salah. But also, Salah should have had the professionalism to say, you know what? I'm about to go onto the pitch and try and win Liverpool this game. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to react. So they're both wrong. And Johnny come lately, tell me how I'm a hypocrite. Tell me I'm a hypocrite. Rather than just write it. Tell me how I'm a hypocrite, big man. Salah, terrible behavior. What did Klopp say to him? Imagine Klopp did say something wild to him. Why can't Salah react then? Go on then. John, come lately. You tell me what Klopp said then. Since you've got the earpiece. Since you're standing next to Klopp. Or you up his batty. Are you up Klopp's batty? State of some of you lot, man. State of some of you lot.
What did I mean? What's happening?
No, they showed back the Salah and Klopp thing, and people are point scoring, doing this whole, oh, it's Salah's fault, it's Klopp's fault. It's both of their faults. It's both of their faults. Whatever Klopp said, he shouldn't have said. And Salah should be professional enough to go, I'll deal with that later because I'm about to come onto the pitch now to try and win our team this game. But instead, they both allowed their personal pride to get in the way of what could have potentially happened. But yet you got some people saying, oh, this, that, and the other. And let me know, guys, where do I hate Klopp? Tell me where I hate Klopp. Some of you little idiots in the comments, tell me where I hate Klopp. Go on. Tell me a time where I've said I hate Klopp. Tell me a time where I said I want Klopp sacked. Tell me a time. Go on. Go on. Or do you want me to start calling your names out and putting you lot up on the screen and then blocking you? Because I'll really start embarrassing some of you lot. I'll really start embarrassing some of you lot who think you can just say stuff and do things and get away with it. So let's do it.
While my thing was resetting, I was watching it as well.
A lot of you, man. Yeah. Johnny, come lately. I think I can do a better job than Klopp. You think you can do a better job than me? So what are you talking about? How about you calling on a Friday, Johnny, come lately, or you Johnny, come early? What is it? What are you? Why aren't you calling on a Friday and speak then? Or are you too much of a scaredy cat to come and have a conversation? Because the lines are open on a Friday. Hell, I'll open the lines whenever you guys want. Or you just
anyway.
Can you just type?
Calm down. Let's calm down, bro. Because I know
I'm gonna let people have it. Can you just type, or can you talk as well? Because I can do both. If you can't do both, then don't speak. You're better off just shutting up. Mugs, man.
From what I saw when I was watching it, back while the thing was resetting, it looked like Klopp tried to say something to Salah, and Salah walked off, and like he gestured like, "Come here, I'm talking to you," kind of thing. And it was almost like Salah like didn't care what he was trying to say to him. And then when they scored a couple seconds later, Klopp went over to him and said something, and then he got angry about what Klopp said. So I don't know what it is that was said, but that's how it looked like to me. Like, I don't know why when Klopp was trying to talk to Salah, Salah just walked off and didn't listen. And then I don't know what Klopp said when he went over afterwards. So that's probably going to be a mystery, to be honest. That will never really.
Either way, it's unprofessional for both of them, right?
Yeah, it is.
All right,
it is. But to be honest with you, I'm not even, like I said, I don't know what was said. But looking at it from that point of view, I don't think a player should ever walk away from a manager when he's trying to talk. But again, that's just my observation.
Jamrock, either no patterns of play or not listening to Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, one of the two. I don't think there's players in that team that don't listen to Jurgen, though, if I'm going to be honest. Klopp don't play that. I'll be honest, Klopp don't play that. And it's one of the things I love about Klopp. Klopp don't play this whole, I'll let you do your own thing type of business. He runs a tight ship. Hence why we've been winners. Again, with all due respect, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So I appreciate the super chat, but I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not going to try. Looked like Klopp said, that's how you finish. And Salah replied, What do you want me to do? You kept me on the bench, then more back and forth. I mean, if you can make that, if you can make that out from that, then you're an absolute genius. Flop. I'm not going to read out the whole thing. Refs robbed Liverpool this season. Refs have played a massive part. They've not robbed us. They've played a massive part. But we've also done it to ourselves. No, they have, but we've also done this to ourselves. To say that this is all the refs' fault this season, we've done.
No, it's not. It's not all the refs.
John 10, Mo and Klopp, Jesus, yeah. Shout out to Jamie, says, can someone explain them poor subs by Klopp? How did Elliott play 90 minutes? Klopp looks like he can't be bothered anymore. Yeah, subs didn't make sense to me either. Salah and Nunes coming on did make sense. The others didn't. Planner Boy says, so is it fair to say we've bottled it now? Yeah, I think it is. Shane says next
bottling. This is falling apart. Bottling is when like everything was in your hands. It was never in our hands, so to speak.
No, it was. We were top of the league, Drift. It was in our hands.
Yeah, but there was only a 2-point lead with 7 or 8 games to go. You have an advantage, but like at that stage of the season, 2 points is nothing. Like I think bottling it would be we were 5, 6, 7 points ahead of everyone, and then we just totally lost our balls. I think everybody at some point was always only 1 or 2 point different all the way up till we fell up. So I think it's more we just fell apart at the end rather than bottled it. It was never in our hands enough for it to be a bottle. I think we just fell apart. I think there is a difference.
I disagree. I do think we bottled it. Shane says next games Villa and Spurs 6 pointers. I mean, we want to get the 6 points, but Jamrock says Klopp should have left when he initially wanted to. You say, why do we care?
I said, does anyone actually care if we win the last 3 games?
Yes, Drift. How can you not care if we win the last 3 games or not?
But it doesn't matter anymore.
Bruv, winning games always matters. This is Liverpool. So what? Or we just meant to just walk away from the league now?
No, not walk away from it, but like I ain't losing no sleep over it.
Bro, speak for yourself, bro.
But you're gonna lose sleep for these next 3 games.
I'm a Liverpool supporter, and I want my team to win every possible game. So absolutely, yes, bro.
Yeah, of course. If someone says to me, "Do I want to win or lose?" I want to win. But I ain't losing no sleep over this now. The season's over.
Right.
Cal, the season is over, bruv. I am not putting 1 ounce of energy into this team for the rest of the season. Not an ounce, bruv. The season is over, bruv. The season is done. Oh my days, they're not getting any of my energy. No way, bruv. Fuck yeah, no. That's mad, bruv. That is mad. These players don't care. Why should I?
Sean says, so explain the Klopp Salah argument. This is why the title finished. It's going on for a month if you listen to reports. I mean, I've not heard of any issues between Klopp and Salah before today, personally.
We won't ever know what was said between them because they're not going to tell us.
Jamie says, Drift, you said that we would get 3 points from our next 3 games, but we got 4. No, I'm coming. Jamie. Sing G says, United ended our season, we never recovered. Hashtag, I'm not going to read the hashtag with all due respect, Sing, because how can we say a manager should be out before they've even stepped in the door? King Rich says Mo and Klopp disgraceful, both awful last games. Thank you, King Rich. Mr. Moses says Klopp and Salah beef in Wagwan, Wolves and Tottenham will be our wins. You'll never walk alone. I hope so. LFC Matt 10 says Graham Birch is Mick Foley free. Different players at times. Yeah, that's a shout still. Ty says if 2, 3, 4 of our players fall off, you can blame the player. When all 10 outfield players fall off plus the subs, you have to look at the management.
Everybody in the whole team just is out of ideas, out of energy, out of emotion. They're just done, innit? For this season, they're just done.
Jay says Klopp has to go for his own good. Yeah,
Well, he is
like
good.
Tev says typical us, forever going out sad in some capacity. Yeah. Asim says no excuses. We are in poor form, but on a separate note, why have we had the most lunchtime kickoffs than any other club since Klopp took over? Because they do it to incite views, because they know Klopp's going to respond to it, which he has every right to respond to it, but they know it's going to wind Liverpool fans up. It's going to get engagement. It's going to get people watching. It's corruption at its finest. Jamie says, I have a feeling the players can't wait for Klopp to leave. They all look fed up and wanting something new. I don't know if I agree with that, Joe. I think the players looking fed up at the moment because things aren't going well. I don't know if they want Klopp to leave. I think a few of them might, but not the majority, in my opinion.
Why would they want him to leave, though, Jay?
So again, I'm speculating here, but I'd say maybe players who are on the fringe don't get much of a chance. Players maybe like Simicast might say, I want Klopp to leave so I can try and impress a new manager. Not out of malice. I don't think it's out of malice, but some players might think, I want a new manager so I can try and prove myself and become a regular in this team.
But Simicast, to me, does look like somebody who's very comfortable being a squad player. Sometimes people know their role. And Simicast is one of them players, like he's always laughing and joking whenever I see him. He doesn't have that kind of demeanor to me where he's like angry. Some people just accept their place and are happy to be at big teams and be squad players than be starting lineup players at lesser teams. Some people are like that, you know. We have to remember some people genuinely.
You're right. He just might be very professional as well in his approach, Drift, and not want to.
But he signed a new deal with his pretense, so I would go along the lines of thinking he's all right with this being his role.
We assume he signed under the pretense. We don't know what was said to him, though.
Yeah, but bro, when he signed it at the beginning of last season, he'd been a squad player up to that moment. What would have changed? I think he's all right being a squad player. Him, Adrian. There's a few players that I think they're all right. They know that's their role. Even Joey, to a degree, is probably all right with it. Like, look, I'm at a big club. If I'm a squad player, it is what it is. Their demeanor seems to me like they're okay. I used to look at Ox, and he looked like a man who was like, I ain't happy being a squad player. I do not want to be on the bench. These men look all right with it. So, I don't know.
Facts only. Carabao Cup Parade will be there. My popcorn is ready for the documentary as well. I forgot about a flipping documentary. Michael says top 4 races on, boys. Let's go. Don calls Latan says Drifty, hate to say it, but Salah will leave now that Edwards is back. This team needs a new pair of centre backs and the CDM.
You know what? If Salah's going, then he leaves with my blessing. He's been an absolute good for us. Has
the return of Michael Edwards impacted negatively with Klopp and the team? I don't believe so. Edwards hadn't even, I mean, he's not even really started in the role yet, has he?
One thing I will say, I don't think Michael Edwards per se, but I do believe that people can't underestimate how much of a put-off it must be when there's so much going on behind the scenes. Like the whole reshuffling and trying to get this guy and who's this guy and this guy's leaving and this guy's got to come in and rare and all the rumors or whatever. I think we underestimate how much that stuff will play a role in distracting or being annoying for everybody at the club. Like we can't just go, nah, man, now that won't affect anybody. Like it might. It might. You don't know. Like there's a lot going on. We always say the best way for the pitch to be good is for the top to be good and everything to be settled and for everything to be stable. And it was how we got a lot of our success. We had a stable top to bottom. We've been so unstable this season and so all over the place. It must have played a part. It must have. But
Sister Roz says, "Preach, Cal. I'm just done. No pride, no fight." Some for the one says, "Jurgen Klopp is king at building a team, but a 5-season limit. His sentimentality hinders him, and also the tactics burn his players. It's a toxic combo long term."
Do you know? Sorry, I just have to call this out because like Jamrock is always seeming to just want to nitpick. Cal, what did I say that said I was blaming FSG?
You didn't blame FSG. You did say, yeah,
Jamrock, I swear you just have an agenda, bro. I swear. Jamrock, anything I say, Jamrock wants to like come back at it. Like everything I say, he's got a problem with. I didn't mention FSG once in what I said. The structure of the club is naturally changing because Klopp's going, all of the positions are being changed with the CEO, all that stuff. Where was that me blaming FSG? I'm just stating what's actually happening. Come on, Jamrock, man. Anyway, say Cal, go on.
Omar says, "LFC fan base overprotect Jurgen Klopp. In my opinion, Jurgen Klopp is a major culprit." I'll agree with the first bit. I don't know if I'd say major culprit. He's a culprit. He's a culprit. Lorato says, "When are we going to hold our defense to account? Our attack has been terrible for the last couple of months, but our defense has been just as bad. Attacks win you games, but defenses win you championships." I hear that, but at the same time, if your attack's doing their job, then their defense can also do their job a bit better and make it a bit easier.
To this, you know what I'll say to this, Cal? I'll say people will always say the part that suits the part of their argument. So if you've got a brilliant defense, but you can't put the ball in the back of the net, everyone will say it's all well and good being able to defend, but if you can't score, you can't win the game. And then if you're scoring goals, but you can't defend, then people will say, oh, well, it doesn't matter if you're scoring goals because you're going to let in the goal and you're going to not win the game that way. So people would just always say whatever suits their argument in that regard. So I think it's clear to say everybody is important, defense, attack, and midfield. So we got to stop doing this is more important, this is more important, this is more important. They're all important. It is what it is.
Star Dazen said, "These players have no right to be fed up when they play like bums. Create clear-cut chances to score. They have been bums in front of goals 70% of them." Yeah. We bloody missed Jota in the last couple of games. We bloody have, man. Amajit said it was heartbreaking that Salah and Klopp, yeah, wasn't needed, man. Big up Nunes, by the way, and Joe Gomez for stepping in there and diffusing that situation as well. Big up to them too, because God only knows with both their characters, it seems like they would have just continued going. So big up Nunes especially because he's caught wind of it early and put a stop to it. And then Joey stepped in as well. So big up them too. Troy M says, "Karras seemed to think it was about how long Mo took to come on. Anyway, Jurgen Klopp said he and Mo spoke after the game and it's fine."
You know, you see when we were speaking the other day, Cam was talking about winners having that winning mentality and that obsession with winning. What you just saw there is a negative impact of when you can have too many people who are too obsessed with winning. So when people want that mentality, that is what can happen because egos clash really badly when something goes wrong, when everybody is so obsessed with winning. So that is a byproduct to a degree of having that win at all costs kind of thing. So I guess it comes with the territory. You got to kind of take it, innit? Because you see a lot of elite athletes have their fallouts, and I think it's just they lose their head when they're not getting what they so desperately want.
But I don't think that applies to this situation here.
Well, obviously, with everybody in the team being so angry that we're not winning because they are winners, tempers start to just flare up and people get agitated quicker than they normally would. Like if we was 4 points clear at the top and about to win the Premier League, none of that would have happened, even if the exact same scenario was what it was. But everyone's angry because we're losing, isn't it? I'm telling you that it does kind of come with the territory. Winners and people who really, really care about nothing but
Sorry to cut you, bro.
Stuff goes
Sorry to
wrong.
cut you. Shout out to Lakers. So in the mixed zone, in the post match, these were Salah's quotes. If I speak today, there will be fire.
That's actually what he said. That doesn't even sound like the way he speaks.
That to me suggests there's more going on than what meets the eye. That to me suggests he might be leaving.
Maybe. Do you know what? What's crazy though is I'm making an absolute assumption here, which you shouldn't make. But for me, I think Mo being left out has probably caused this issue. Because it's the second time in 3 games Salah's been left out. And it's just an assumption. But to me, it must be something to do with him being left out. Because what else could they have fallen out over?
No idea. That to me suggests he's going.
The only other thing they could fallen out over is if there's quite a few people in the team who are calling him out on him not playing well and he don't like it because he's not used to it, maybe. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think is, and that's just using common sense and making an assumption, which I know you shouldn't do. But I'm just trying to make an educated guess. They've never really had any issues in that regard in years and years and years. And then when we've fallen apart at the end of a season that we were supposed to win, and he's been left out for performing poorly for a while, what else could it have been other than he's just angry he's been left out? I don't know. We'll have to see. You know?
I hate to do it. It feels like we have spoiled children at the club, and Klopp's been the one to spoil them. We saw it from Henderson when it seemed like he wasn't going to be an automatic starter. First thing he said, I'm leaving. Mane, there was times when Mane started on the bench or wasn't an automatic starter. He used to throw his toys out the pram.
No, not Mane. When did Mane throw his toys out?
Mane's done it a couple of times. Mane was a sub in the COVID season against Man United. Klopp went to high five him and he pushed him off basically and was like mouthing off to him and all that. Mane's done it a few times.
I don't
Mane's
remember
done it a
that.
few times. I know people don't like to call out Mane because he seems good like gold.
No, I do
Mane's done it.
doing that, bro.
Mane's definitely done it.
And are
Mane
you
has
sure
100%
it was something to do with him being left out?
No, Mane's done it. There's people in the chat backing me up. Mane's done it. Salah's doing it now. Like, these players have been spoiled then because they've all had this entitlement that they're starting all the time. So it's spoiled.
Yeah, but this is that winner mentality that people said they wanted. This is what it breeds.
No, this is different to winner mentality, Drift. This is entitlement, bro. You see, if I buy my kids McDonald's every Saturday, and then the 18th Saturday I go, nah, I'm not buying McDonald's, and they kick off, Drift, I can't turn around and say, oh my god, it's shocking how these kids are behaving. No, I've given them the entitlement to make them to believe that they're getting McDonald's every single Saturday. So when I turn around and say, no, you don't get McDonald's today, they're going to be like, what? No, we're not having this. I get McDonald's every Saturday. Whereas if I turn around and say, oh, you have this here, you have this here, you have that here. Bro, like, the Klopp spoiled these players.
No, I hear that.
Also, again, before anyone calls me a Klopp hater like you look like to do, these players should be humble enough to know and go and say, you know what? My performances have been stinky recently. I don't really think I can argue with the manager if I'm on the bench. I can't really argue with the manager if he says I'm not an automatic starter. So you've got a parent who's spoiling the kids, and you've got grown-up kids who are acting like children. It's a horrible mix. It's a horrible mix.
But that winner mentality, everybody said that they want, like what Guardiola has, that like die to win mentality. It causes this, bro. It does. Like, I'm only using him as an example because it's easy. Cristiano was 35, 36 years old, throwing his toys out the pram because he wasn't starting, because he has that winning mentality. But he had no self-awareness to understand, brother, you're done. You've been a great, but you're not that guy anymore, but you still believe you should. And that's coming from the will to win, right, Cal? That ambition, that still believing he can do well, believing in himself, having that die-hard attitude. But there comes a point where it becomes a little bit delusional almost to still believe that you should be that way. And what's happening right now with Mo is maybe he's not got the self-awareness to realize you deserve to be dropped, bro. You've been playing really badly. But because he has that winning mentality, he just believes, no, get me out on the pitch and I'll win the game. So it can be a detriment at the same time as also being helpful to have that, win at all costs. I die for this. I can't get no sleep. I'm just all about winning. It can cause these issues sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I agree with that. I just don't think it applies to this situation. This, to me, is just spoiled kids and a parent who's been spoiling the kids.
And if you've earned the right to be spoiled, because let's be honest, if you were buying your kids McDonald's every single Saturday, but it was because they were exemplary at school, they were getting A grades, they tidied up always, they always did their chores around the house, they almost deserved the McDonald's. And if they did that and then that weekend you didn't, it'd be like, well, Dad, we got A+ all week and we did all our chores.
I'm so glad you used that as an analogy.
You know what I'm saying?
No, sorry to cut you. I'm so glad you used that as an analogy. When was the last time Mo pulled up an A? He's been getting F's, bro.
No, exactly. And that's why I'm saying I think it's his ego why the fight might have brought out. And again, I don't want to make the assumption, but I think he can't accept being benched because he's got no self-awareness to understand he's playing poorly, bro.
Drift, wait though. How many times in the past have we seen Mo pull up F's?
I don't think we have.
No, we have. We have, Drift. You're using selective memory here, my bro.
When did he get an 8? When was the last time Salah got an 8, bro?
Bro, the last quad chasing season. Do you not remember Salah in that running?
Oh, I thought you were talking about this season. So I thought you were talking about this.
18-19 in the run into the back end of that season. Have you seen the statistic of Mane when he scored in the first goal or the equalizer goal or whatever? Mane stepped up 18-19 to close that season. Mane and Diaz stepped up at the close of of the last quad chasing season. He's throwing out stinkers, but what happens? He still gets to McDonald's, bro. So this is the first time Klopp's putting his foot down. He's not having it because he's a grown up now. Klopp's still making his bed for him. Klopp's still cooking him dinner every week. So of course he's throwing his toys out the pram, but they're both as bad as each other. Dougie says, genuine question, will you watch the documentary? Probably not.
I can categorically tell you no. I couldn't give a shit about that documentary.
There we go. Just as always. The two culprits, Johnny and Mitch. Did I blame Salah as well? I did, innit? I blame Salah for his... No, because every stream, Mitch has got something to say, and this new Johnny brother has got something to say as well.
Yeah, just ignore it, man.
Pathetic, man. Never seen people.
People are saying Fabrizio has put something up. What did Fabrizio say? Although I don't know, he likes to incite. He might be trying to do some shits there.
Mr. Moses says Anthony Taylor cheating differently, as he always does.
Nah, you know what? We will talk about that in the match reaction. That was absolutely scandalous. I cannot believe that.
Ride Shotgun says Salah is the one who reacted whatever Klopp said. The person who calls a scene is Salah. I will stand by the manager. That was S from Salah. I'm not going to speak anymore on it. That's your opinion. Zed Medi says, let's not all glaze over the fact that Anthony Taylor is a disgrace. Radio silence on his howler. We have had 2 legit sporting integrity issues. Oh, more than 2. More than 2. But those may be 2 at the top of the list, but more than 2. Lit vibes. Without Klopp, world class and Salah can't be in the same sentence. Which top team will buy Salah? All he know is kick and run, but no pace anymore. Cool. Salah's
he showed pace today.
Salah's a crap player before we got him, obviously. Crap.
He showed pace today when he burned past those players.
It's mad. It's actually mad how like rhetorics and narratives are created. It's actually crazy. We can't sit here and say that Klopp didn't help Salah become a better player, but if we're gonna sit here and act like Salah was a crap player when we bought him and he didn't work hard to improve himself, like I don't know, man.
To be fair to the super chatter though, he said Klopp made him world class. He didn't say he was rubbish before. He said Klopp made him world class.
He said,
and that technically is true.
He just said he's kick and run.
No, I think he said, what can he do now? Didn't he say all he does now is just kick and run? I don't think he said that.
He said he's just kick and run.
If he's saying he's always been kick and run, then I thought he meant now he's just kick and run.
I don't know, man. Soren says, big up. I'm with both of you on this. I care about every game, but at the same time, I want the season to end. So I look forward to some change. That I hear. Cam J says Salah's form fully gone after Trent back and fully inverting. Bradley was at least overlapping at times to take away defenders. It's also killed Kanate. Salah wasn't in great form before Trent came back. Pimp says Drift, we lose the last games, we lose top 4. Facts.
The only reason why I don't think that's true, Pimp, is because out of the 6 games that Spurs have left, they'll probably lose the Arsenal and the Man City game. So I think mathematically it will be very, very difficult for them to get the top 4 after that. If they win those 2 games, though, yeah, of course, then 100%. Here's the crazy thing, though, Cal, yeah? I know we want to be in the Champions League, of course we do. But do you know what the Champions League could also become? A very bad distraction for a man trying to take over from Klopp and learn how to be a Liverpool manager. So you've also got to look at it 2 ways, because we ain't winning the Champions League next year. So it's really only the money you gain from the competition that we're going to be interested in, right? Because we're not going to win it. So we're just going to be in it to say we're in it. So of course I want to be in it, but it ain't the be all and end all. Like, you know what I mean? It's financially maybe, but like, come on, we're not winning Champions League next year. We're not going to win anything next year. It's going to be about adaptation. It's going to be about learning. It's going to be about adapting. Like, it'll be cool to be in there, of course, but like, it's not the be all and end all.
I disagree with that.
That's fine. We're not winning anything next season, and I hope everybody just kind of has that mentality so that anything is a bonus. Based on common sense, bro. New manager, new tactic, adapting to everything. All the other teams being very settled.
Respectfully, that's not common sense. That's just your opinion.
Bro, name me the last time a manager. I think Conte is the only manager
Rafa Benitez did it.
Who?
Rafa Benitez came in and won a Champions League in his first season.
No, I'm talking about the league and generally speaking. Who comes in?
Win anything, bro. We can't sit here and say we're not going to win anything, bro. Bro, bloody Ten Hag won a trophy in his first season.
All right. If you don't think we're gonna look, if I want to be wrong,
I'm not sitting there saying we're definitely going to do something. But how can you say we're not? But how can you say we're not going to win anything next season? And it's common sense, but that's not common sense.
Okay. Not only is it very rare for a manager to win anything in his first season. There's a few outliers. Life has outliers everywhere. Yeah, but let's be honest. How often does a manager win something in his first season, especially a major like the league or the Champions League?
And then on top of that, if you said the league or Champions League, then maybe I could get on board with that and be like, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm really.
But you didn't.
That's what I'm really talking about. All right, well, that's what I'm really talking about. Nobody cares about the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, do they?
Might not, but there are fans that do.
Okay. All right. For the people in the back, I'm talking about the major trophies, the ones people really want to win. We're not winning those. Are there outliers? Yes, there's outliers in life all the time. But generally speaking, you don't win no Champions League or no Premier League in your first season. And not only that, anybody who may come in and may win wasn't taking over from a GOAT manager where a team has had a decade of being with that manager. And it's not only just about you being a new manager, it's about the culture change, the culture shock, everything about the club now being different and you having to balance that. I think people are really underestimating just how difficult of a job it's going to be to not only on the pitch, but also as a personality replace Klopp. It's going to be crazy.
No,
it's actually going to be crazy.
I think you may be overestimating it and not thinking that, who knows, bro, this new manager could come in with a new style of play, new tactics, and completely re-galvanize his team with some new players as well.
He so could do a...
It's 50-50.
No. It's not 50-50, bro, because history has shown us that it's more unlikely than it is likely for that to be the case. But it is possible. Of course it's possible. But I would say it's a 70-30. I genuinely say it's a 70-30. 30% chance he could completely just continue this and we're absolutely brilliant next season. 70% chance it's going to take a while to get used to this. It's going to take a while to get used to this. So we'll see, innit? We'll see.
Streets Approved Tem says, what we're witnessing here is exactly what happened to Arsenal last season around the same period. It's a shame, but the injuries caught up to us.
That's true. They did go out of Europa League and lost the league title within about 2 or 3 weeks. So that is true.
Gordon says, greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. It's a bit of farewell and the end can't come soon enough. Thanks for the good times, Jurgen Klopp. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, hear that. Alex says, Mo behaved like a child today, getting in Klopp's face after he was laughing with Moyes after we conceded. Darwin had to shut him down because he was going mad.
If he did laugh with Moyes after West Ham scored, that's mad. Why would you do that?
Then Klopp should have punched him in the face.
Maybe that's why Klopp went and said something. Maybe
if Klopp did say something after that, then absolutely.
I never saw him laughing with Moyes, but if he was laughing and joking with Moyes, then that's bad. I don't know why he was doing that.
Shout out to DJ for super chat.
Well, people are saying I did laugh.
Chuck says, we call ourselves mentality monsters, yet have never won a league title in a title race. We have been involved in 9 title races and lost all. We don't deserve that tag. I hear it. Javid says, too many excuses for the players. We can't score and we can't defend. That's a big problem in football. Facts. Sammy Boy Jr. says, the way I saw Salah sprint rapidly on the counter-attack made me think he has been deliberately playing within himself in the past few weeks. I mean, sprinting hasn't been a problem. It's been his finishing, his touch and passing.
No,
pace has never been an issue.
Nah, bro, it has. Remember, because all we've been saying is, why can't Salah get past his man anymore?
Yeah, but that's a technique thing.
No, but even his pace, bro. Like, it was like he didn't even have the pace to get past anyone anymore.
Well, that's because he's kicking the ball and the defender's reading it.
I don't know. I thought his pace was going. Today shocked me still. I thought his pace was going. I'm not going to lie.
DJ says, new manager has a job ahead. It looks like a big rebuild.
Carl, so let me just, because I just ask questions about people that say
Drift. You know what? I'm gonna respectfully ask you to leave it. Because I've been seeing a few people say stuff, and I've been leaving it as well. Let's just get through the supers, and then we'll do the post match. Because
it's a mad.
I know. Like, there's some people in there literally doing their ears.
You know, but when you look in the mirror, do you see yourself?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Sam Max Legend says Klopp's last season at Dortmund was absolute shambles. History repeating itself. Last game was a loss at home to lowly Wolfsburg. I think the last game Klopp had was in the DFL Pokal Cup, and that was to Wolfsburg. I don't think it was at home, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though. Sadiq says, my fire, Shakira.
Oh man.
Big up Sadiq. MA says Mane was angry because of Salah. That was a different situation, but yeah, that was the Burnley game, and he had every right to be angry with Salah that day.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember in that game, who did Klopp take off and leave on in that game? Took off Mane and left on Salah, even though Salah was the one doing the madness. Lit Vibe says Pep and KDB argue all the time, so is it the same? That's true. Pep argues with everyone. Kadir says that quote came from James Pearce about Salah. Andil says, I think Salah has been a problem for a long time. For example, in 2019, when Mane was going off on Salah because of his selfishness, throwing his wrist tape, etc.
This is one thing I don't want us to do. Let's not turn on Salah.
It's already happened.
Guys.
That's already happened. There's no point.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's not turn on Salah. That's mad. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, guys.
It's already happened. DJ says, Devil's Advocate bust up for the documentary. Nope, I will not be doing anything to the documentary. Pimping Straight in Distress says, the behavior like this is not just will to win. It's not swallowing their pride and that they're not being picked in front of the world. Can't handle the truth. Very true.
No, Pimp, you're bang on the money. But this is why I used Ronaldo as an example, because it's an easy example for people to know what I'm talking about. He has one of the most drive, will to win mentalities, which made him a GOAT, right? That's how he became who he is. When everyone was saying they want players like Klopp, people like Klopp, to have that Pep, Cristiano winning mentality, win at all costs. He sat on the bench in the Brentford game, I think it was, at 35, 36 years old, threw his toes out the pram when he realized he wasn't even going to be coming on, threw his shirt down, walked out the stadium, got in his car and went home, didn't even go in the changing room. That behavior is because he can't get into his head that he can't win now and he isn't the bee's knees anymore. So I'm just saying it can become toxic in the wrong way if you have that overly, I want to win, I want to win. I'm just making a point to, even though it can be brilliant to have that win at all cost mentality, it can also cause this type of frustration as well, where like people have like outbursts randomly because they've been told no when they're not used to being told no. Do you get what I mean? Like that, sometimes you just, it comes with the territory, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like if you train your dog to be an attack dog, you would like to hope it would never ever attack anybody you like, but there is a possibility it can because you trained it to attack. So if it does, you can't really be shocked. You're like, right, I've trained him all his life to be that way. He just redirected that energy at the wrong person accidentally on this occasion. That's what can happen with these players. Klopp's getting a bit of that unnecessary response from Salah because that's where the energy's going in that moment. And normally Mo wouldn't do that, but he's vexed because he feels entitled to play.
Some for the One says, would you guys sell Diogo Jota in the summer? This last injury, man.
No,
no, I wouldn't, but I'd understand if people said to sell him. I personally wouldn't, but I'd understand.
Yeah, I understand it.
Sister Ross says, most stop your international career. Most stop your international career to save your club career. I don't think he'll ever do that. Omar says, people forget Mo dropped generational wealth for Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, he's still getting very well compensated, though. Mo's already getting generational wealth. Like, let's make no bones about that. 350k a week is absolutely generational wealth. Like,
I think that's what they meant. I think that's what they meant.
No, as in he rejected Saudi to stay at Liverpool. I think that was.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Generational, yeah.
Week is
well, I mean, 100k a week is what he's signing.
In the way that people
350k a week isn't generational wealth, bro.
No, I'm saying it's not generational wealth in the way in the regards to like generational wealth is money that can't run out. So it's not that. He's balling out of control from like, especially from our point of view. Cal, generational wealth is like the man who owns Walmart. That's generational wealth. Like generational wealth is money that can't run out. Salah's going to earn maybe about £50 million across his Liverpool contract. That can run out, bro. That's not generational. He's super rich. It's not generational. You've got to have real estate. You've got to own Gucci, and that's generational, bro. That's stuff that's just like when you're dead and gone, there's going to be 6, 7 generations that don't even know who you are, and they're still super filthy rich benefiting off your money. That's generational, bro. I don't think that this is generational.
I mean, remember, he's been playing football for pretty much most of his life. I'm guaranteed. Well, he's sponsored by Adidas, and he's got stupid other sponsorships.
No, he's a baller. He's a baller. Of course, he's a baller. But bro, a bad drug habit, and you can go broke when you earn 350 grand a week.
That doesn't mean it's not generational. That just means people are making bad decisions. Generational means you're covering generations.
You can't really run out of generational wealth. That's the type of wealth that can't really run out. But that's my opinion anyway. I think you've got to be a billionaire or a multi-millionaire to have generational wealth.
He's a
I don't think
millionaire, bro.
If you're just a baller, that's just me.
John 10 says Klopp saying it's fine, Salah saying that mess. Yeah, that doesn't marry up at all. Sad, like Matt says, season over, gutted. Glenn says, meanwhile, City scoring 4 goals per game. Yeah, going to robot mode. LA Football says, big up Kopish fam. We passed our expectations, to be honest. Yes and no. I mean, we all predicted we'd finish 3rd, and it looks like we're going to finish 3rd. Klopp-Ish says we should sell Kanate before people realize he sucks. Respectfully disagree, bro.
Kanate is a bad. I can't believe people have turned on Ibu. That's mad.
Yeah. Robert says, love you, Drift, but your pessimism will not age well.
Well, as in you think you're going to win something? I want to be wrong about next season, by the way.
Mr. Tibzo says, greetings, Kopish. If Arnie has anything about him, he could potentially be a Bob Paisley. Remember, Paisley did not try to beat another Shankly. Yeah, agree with that. SH says, I just saw James's video and he was on point. I'm guessing that's James Redmond. If it is, big up James. Sweet Boy says, yeah, that's a point. Sweet Boy says, we let Antonio score. That guy's a bum. He always scores against us.
Yeah, he does.
I said it before the game started. I was like, Antonio always scores. Amajit says, if Mo speaks today, media will put fire to his word. I mean, I think you're trying to gloss over what Mo said. Mo didn't need to say what he said. Mo could have just said no comment and kept it moving. Trod says, can we question mark Klopp if our injuries are less next year? I don't get what you mean by that, Trod.
Maybe somebody asked him, can Liverpool win the league next season? And maybe he said, like, without injuries, yeah, like the players are good enough or something, maybe.
Oh.
Because I think that's true. I know it's a lot of hindsight now, but I'll be honest with you, if we'd have had Arsenal's luck with injuries this season, where there was only 1 or 2 who were injured, but the majority of them were there, we would have probably put up a better fight. I think the amount of injuries we've had have definitely hampered, because it's tired out the players who had to hold the fort down while they were gone. And then the injuries have upset their momentum and the way they're playing. Before Trent's injury, Cal, he was in consideration for being Liverpool's player of the season, if not Premier League player of the season. Look at him since he's come back. He's a complete shadow of that player before. All of that stuff plays his part, do you know what I mean? So, because all you've got to do is have a Rodri injury or a Declan Rice injury, and all of a sudden, one of those 2 teams could have had a whole different season. Do you know what I mean? An Odegaard injury, and it would have been a whole different season. We've had Salah, Jota, we've had enough key man all out, all at the same time. So, yeah, the injuries have played a part.
Yeah, Etienne, Mane, and Firmino carried Salah. Cool.
That's not true. Come on, man.
I don't know, man. I find it crazy how people are turned on Salah. You might want him sold and all that, but to speak about him like this guy's been a bum and it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
You got
Omar says, how can you? You can say he's been carried by 2 other players when he's outscored and out assisted those players pretty much every season. I don't get how you can carry.
This is to me, yeah. I will be told I'm being too negative by being annoyed at things and saying things like, I don't think we'll win a game for the rest of the season the way we're playing. I will be told, oh, you're too negative, Jim. You're too negative. But that same person would turn around and say, Ibu's a bum selling. Make it make sense, bro. Who's more negative, you or me? I'm not turning on players. I'm just observing what I'm seeing. You're saying a man who's been brilliant for Liverpool is a bum because of a poor patch of form and get rid of him. That don't make no sense to me, bro. People's self-awareness is quite scary, if I'm being honest with you. I get told I'm too positive and I make excuses when I don't let people go too ham on people after certain things. And Cal, you can back me up on this. All season, I've tried everything I could within my power to not just pile onto negativity and try and look for reasons why things might be happening. You're making excuses, Jiff. You're just making excuses. All you're doing is making excuses. You're being positive for no reason. You're defending players for no reason. And then when I get to the point where I've had enough and I'm like, yeah, do you know what? This is over. Jiff, you're too negative. I've been more positive than most for the whole season. What's going on there? Make it make sense, bro. I don't. Sure. Anyway, go on, bro.
Read that one. Omar says you have no idea what that money would have done to people. No, I fully get it.
In fact, it would change. So many lives that could change. But we're talking about generational wealth. There is a difference.
Trez says, watch the Salah quote. They're making a meal of it. I'll have to check it out. Tron says, I meant Klopp's style being the reason for injuries. Oh, yeah, I think it plays a big part in it. Right, that's all the supers. Guys, we are going to do the player rating. So stay to the end of this video and you'll be redirected to that video where we do the player ratings in the next 5 minutes. Johnny come lately and Mitch, if you don't want to join us on that one, I'll be over the moon, to be honest. You've got to really wind me up today, and I think I've held my composure quite well. I will say this to the community. I want to shout out to the people who are respectful regardless of opinions, etc., and have been brilliant to us. Some of you in this community are starting to seep in though, and you can have it one or two ways. We can just block you without saying anything and then you'll never watch another video again, or we can call you out for it and we can embarrass you. But if you lot think that you're going to just start saying certain things and it's just going to be cool, then one or two things are going to happen. So yeah, Mitch, Johnny, if you don't want to come to the next one, we'll absolutely be happy. I think I speak for most people in the community. We'll be over the moon. If you do come to the next one, you start saying silly stuff, then, you know, get what you get back. Mitch, I'm not crying, bro. You seem to be the one crying. I'm just dishing it back because you seem to be very comfortable dishing it out. And where I come from, if you can dish it out, you should be able to take it as well. I can take it, but I can also dish it out. And believe me, if you think I've dished it out on this channel before, you have no idea. I can get real nasty with it. So if you want to get nasty with it, with me, Matt and Drift, then, you know, deal with the consequences. So we'll move on from there.
It's just called being respectful.
I find it incredible how people can criticize you but still come back and watch your stuff when you just don't have to click on a video. It's mad, isn't it? Mad.
I know. I just find it crazy that people think disrespect is the go-to response. I don't understand how disrespect is the go-to response. It's wild, but yeah.
Yeah. Etienne says, I didn't call Salah a bum. He's a legend, but he was part of a trio and was at times carried. Salah's gone AWOL many times. Mane went AWOL, Firmino went AWOL. That's the point of having a trio, so you're not just relying on one person. A trio, you bail each other out. In the same way, there's times where I can't do a show, so Matt and Drift do a show. Or there's times where Drift can't do a show, so me and Matt do a show. And there's times where Matt can't do a show, so me and Drift do a show. That doesn't mean we're carrying each other. Circumstances permit that sometimes not all three of us can turn up. Humans, sometimes they don't all turn up in great form, and two of them do, and one of them don't. Salah has absolutely not been carried. Firmino was not carried, and Mane was not carried. None of them were carried. They all contributed to being the best front three in the world at one point. Vex Blazer says, just said you are out on Twitter with the full video. It's all Salah refused to shake hands with Klopp.
I'm gonna watch that now before we do the match reaction, because we're obviously gonna have to address this.
All right, people, we're gonna sign off.
Man, because this is gonna end proper sour if it is, man.
Yeah. Well, people, we'll catch you in a couple of minutes. See you shortly.
Peace.